low people things.
Alright, look.
Now make an example out of pussy.
Killing time.
They played this earlier.
Yes.
The our artists.
Now they know already. Father Blood, CJ, Ajax, Mr. Lee, Big Up Bronx and Boston the whole.
Viper, put this on Blood Clot Facebook.
Listen, Kingly. Sunday tonight you die.
Listen.
You die. Dynamite gonna die in Boston. CJ's gonna murder you. Dirty Dread Tim and Kareem call police just like in Farmer do. Blunt Posse gonna murder you. Kill Viper and Goldfinger too. Blunt Posse gonna murder you. Twitch is a clown with
them a feel bass Odyssey.
Dynamite follow Bass Odyssey in every single thing they do. If Bass Odyssey vice a dub plate, Dynamite run vice it too. Bass Odyssey, we're not afraid of you. We're not afraid of you. Key to get kick over global radio too. And that's for true. Anytime.
Hold on. Play a Chuck Fender a little while ago. Pussy, let me show you how to play a Chuck Fender, the living fire. Pussy or Kareem. Now go send you back a Guyana and a blood clot board box, pussy. What the man will have a daughter? Put your hand on the ear. Everybody will have a daughter. Father's Day just passed.
Blunt Posse them no.
Dirty Guyanese boy Kareem. Hey boy Kareem.
Select that boy them know this. Kareem from Guyana. Rape off a 6-year-old baby. Kareem tried rape Orentia in a jam rock your rape only.
What Kareem do?
Kareem cut off him dread and I go like him and sick and crazy.
What they do?
CJ I go on you. Kick out your teeth in a Boston pussy you crazy. Yes them all.
Check.
Yo. Too easy. But you know what? I can't blame you because you just moved here not too long ago from Guyana. We don't play that shit in Boston, nigga. Let me tell you this, we don't play with them pussy there.
You want murder rapists and carry them to the fucking gallows.
Pussy will carry him.
Bumbucklad.
We're gonna hang you from the dirty dreadlocks.
Yeah, hear that? Father Blood. When they rope them, they bring him home. Kill him.
Rape a boy carry him. Pussy one.
Inna the blood clot place me from. Don't pass in a support no rape a man now. Some boy a must see party man. How the fuck them a murder so much?
Check. Sorry about my Facebook people. I'm just adding y'all. I didn't realize I didn't add my Facebook folks. Sorry about that.
Early 90s. And them never kill a blood clot sound yet.
Blunt Posse.
Yep.
Sleepy Rats Generation, big up. Rico, big up.
Sound pussy.
We know you know nothing with you. If you're not showing no progress, man figure through life with the...
Yeah, Rum definitely beating. Here's what's happening, bro.
Bless, Blunt Posse.
Pussy 7 get kick off a sound. How could
I think after next week, that might be our last show. Like, we're going to go to like once a month. You know what I mean? Probably one in July and then one in August, right? Because, you know, like we always say, summer is here.
From them I go down in a something like we know one people don't.
Tonight, this is what I'm drinking. I don't know what Jagger and Warr I'm going to be drinking, but this is what I'm drinking. I'm drinking the XXL. I'm drinking the apple flavor. Shout out to everybody on YouTube right now. Y'all were the first ones in the room today.
Upon voodoo walker right now, under the blood clot ear. God will say, pussy, anytime you walk with your gusso aisle, you could have all done a monkey and fuck it. Goldfinger.
Fuck you niggas, no. I tell one time, hey Jacks, shoot that.
Pussy, anytime you walk your obia.
Fuck you niggas.
You know what me bring?
Like bring up, I'll let them bring
what
up.
me bring?
Whatever swing up. Well, Bible, have you ever heard about the Batman Bible? Blood passage roughly with them 12.
Yo, hold on, wait. 2 minutes, damn. These niggas play fade away. Why the fuck you play Romain Virgo? You stupid nigga. Yo, you play fade away. I've been pushing my bro Romain's music since 2007 when them get in break. And finally get a break. And Goldfinger I beg him song. Pussy, I beg Romain Virgo song. Romain said to tell you this.
Hey, Goldfinger, I have no money in my pocket for
for CJ every time I hold
Me get them song, you're free.
Whatever they said, dead.
Y'all talk about Capleton?
I'm at the jump
Now
on.
push some young youth on road. Watch the rhythm. Rhythm.
Yeah.
Pussy old Goldfinger. You can stop that song. Stop that song, pussy.
Yeah. Anyway, dynamite wheels are begged up from me. Hey, Goldfinger, stay far. Funky drip team live in a car. CJ, you know, see them jump and they are trying to win. Tonight we kill them.
Bassa, you see tonight? You see some blood clot?
I'm not ready for the war. Hey, Basta, no. Goldfinger and Kareem, them a go get doom. Select that team, say swoop him no use. Hey, don't it dynamite. Day to day.
Level.
And I know.
My granny say, never trust people that have two first names. This nigga name is Ainsley Neal. Ainsley got Neal under your gal pussy.
Father blood, tree, skull. Oh, yeah. What you tell when you are buying you be my careful who you can find in a. I know anybody pour my drink, I know anybody buy my dinner.
Hold on.
People, as you forward, share the link, all right? Share it.
I play Tarantula. Pussy, you could have played a million. You don't get one forward. Let me show you how to play blood clot Tarantula.
Inchy, big up yourself, man. Nice little audio over the weekend, man. What you mean?
CJ.
Oh, no one hear my Tarantula. Pussy, I talk about Ajax. Big up my brother Ajax and Lee.
This pussy old Goldfinger full up on the Cassie and sucker. Y'all not even want you, I still ya try cover.
Ready, man. Last one.
It's gonna be the guy you'd call the blood passes.
Listen to Tarantula by song.
Glad this up.
A new Tarantula pussy.
Bastard.
No song pussy.
Tarantula this. Pussy old Goldfinger full up on the Cassie and sucker. Y'all not even want you, I still ya try cover. Look like she a take sick whenever you touch her. As for your wife a tree, next man a fuck her. Now go call him name that makes CJ do it.
Pepper Pot Pooper on FC.
Got the biggest girl clowning at the...
Time. Bumbleclad. Oh, the clash are going. Yeah, man. Boy, I tell you. This is Father Vinny, draw close. Massive. Boy, I tell you, we are feeling vibes. Let me just send out a little, some memory. Bless up my brethren. Father Cannon, rest in peace, me I tell you. Me know y'all look down and I watch. Big up.
Cinemax family, big up. Ras Generation, big up. Che Burris, big up.
Ras. And
Burgess. Why I always say Burris, yo? Every single week I say Burris. People, share the link. People, we got a pay-per-view for Clash this weekend. Vibes this weekend, man. I'm telling you.
the ones that
Jagger Blackheart family, big up. Waiting for you to join in the, everything later. Shout out to E.
all me ask, man.
E, a.k.a. E the engineer, a.k.a. E foreign exposure.
Vinny. I do it like I do it before.
Tony Tones, big up. People, the drink of the night is XXL. I'm not gonna lie. This shit gets you nice quickly. It's a sneak, one of them that sneak up on you.
Dynamite sound win that round.
Yeah, this will sneak up on you. XXL. It sneak up on you.
Okay.
No lie.
We see them, put them down. Vinny.
All right. On his second round, CJ Blunt Posse. Did CJ win the second round? By a show of hands. Hands over.
I'm not gonna lie. This is the audio that I know most of the people that we be competing in November gonna be listening to. They can listen to this all they want. 90% of them tunes ain't playing again. So go ahead and listen.
0. Now, we have to remember now, this is very important. This is the third round. So you know what that means? In this particular clash,
Definitely rest in peace to Leroy Gibbons. Soundman, please don't do what y'all normally do. And Runga start playing Leroy Gibbons now. Please don't do what you normally do and Runga start playing the artist now. Larry B, big up. Rico, big up.
Dynamite, you have 15 minutes
Yamber.
for your third round.
Dynamite song. Country machine.
People, now here we go, you know.
want everybody to turn on them phone and shine some light in our club since Miss Keys now do it. All of the blunt passive fan them.
Bodyguard, big up.
I put one on in her ear, let me see. Don't be biased. Because me see no phone in here. Have up on all night, every song blunt play. All when I fuckery. Blunt passive fans big up on yourself. All of the Dynamite fans them were in our building tonight, put one on our ear. People, fear is fear. If you don't want to see if blunt passive bad, don't bias for them. Give them an opportunity.
People, the audio you're listening to right now is Dynamite Sound versus Blunt Posse.
Me forward in the party here tonight to make sure say everybody in here enjoy them blood clot money. So from Yasso till the blood clot dance done, we show you the country machine work.
Matapan! Hey, Brockton! All about that test.
Pussy, when my blood clot talk, make sure you stay quiet.
Think test Goldfinger right now, go dead and bumbo clot berry.
Big up my General Goldfinger. Big up the entire Boston crew. Tim.
Watch it now.
Kareem, big up yourself. Chuck Fit, big up.
One in a Dynamite, you know. Run him up! Dynamite!
You like run up your blood clot mouth anytime you see bad people in a party.
CJ, shut your mouth when Goldfinger talking. Disrespect, blue still walking.
You play blood clot song, you don't know if you play some pussy.
Finger not shoot and miss.
One thing me know in a real life, no matter how much blood clot song, blood pussy of them not bad like that stoner because me have heart.
Them shoulda know.
Let me tell you this pussy.
Watch this, bumbo. Death no kill, we are weak, kill them. Listen to that one.
Oh, remember that song, yo?
Big up my shooter, Tim.
Real done.
Tim, big up yourself, yo.
Tonight, put up on the gun on again, no man.
The one on name Sim Simmer. Dynamite, them a sound killer. Oh my, Mr. Scott. Yeah,
pussy, you talk about small gun, you want to know what kind of gun me bust?
People, as you forward, share the link, all right? 4x4 family, big up.
No, since you want to know, pussy will buy curious, go suck your blood clot, papa.
Hot step. I just say my kill every day, we big up and bust.
The man called Goldfinger, motherfucking nigga, you know it's big bad sound. Dynamite!
Every day you ask about the blood clot machine, pussy.
I condemn now, so you be gonna take interview. The man called...
Juggle my blood clot song them. I Mama, big up yourself, real gen and a real life, here.
The trust. Missing.
What on?
My front come up in a with Magnum oil. Back up in a me shotgun well. Disrespect my damn soul. Are you lie?
Pussy.
Right there.
Let me tell you this blood clot. Listen to him run. Him fire one shot. Fire cat and him friend them give him a little forward. Then him water down. This a blood clot soon. A rapid burst this pussy. Turn up my song.
They come up and make them boss. The man called Twitch and Goldfinger. Send Mary.
Turn up my song, pussy.
Dynamite no pass when them a kill people. If not the ghetto, he talk it to you.
Hold on. Look, let me tell you this. People, calm on the blood clot nerves. At the bad sound this. Me can't play a bad song from the rhythm.
Jamal George, big up yourself, yo.
Yo, big D. Yo, Dynamite sound. If you see them a hearts. When they channel there, when they channel there.
Cypress, Brandon, King David. Watch out for blood clot, CJ. You wanna know why?
Watch them.
You wanna know why?
Watch them, bitch, you feel watch them. Watch them, dollar, you feel
watch your pussy.
Twitch, and everybody run your reel. Watch your pussy there. Have no mercy now.
Pussy, me tell you already. Me tell you already. Just in the country, boy.
Keep rings in judging and no need to ball on me.
Mike FPK, big up to all the Canada crew.
Play the blood clot again. Play it again. Time never hear it.
Pacino Wonder, big up yourself. Goldfinger, big up. How you mean?
Him never hear it. Pussy, a country me come from. Pussy, get what?
My MC and my shooter got vibes. How you mean, Pacino?
You talk about forward. You talk about forward.
What we say? Big dog, with dynamite sound on a can't size up.
Wanna sound a blood clot, new tune sound, and wanna run go play a DJ.
90s, tell a boy don't step on my Nikes. Money pop, who a place for fuck it up until the end.
Yeah, again.
Place for fire.
One style the pussy them have, same set of song.
Different type of killer with no pretend strike. A different type of pussy for me cocky. Bitch up. God, you jumping.
Me tell you already, you know. No run with a blood clot sound, yeah.
Don't bet none.
Turn you up, no man.
Tell them to be step down. Real bad man.
Pussy one.
Come.
Know this.
Come in, I want to them, man.
I don't want you to play some wicked blood clot song, you know.
Blood clot to them.
I'm in different country.
Some son boy, they must get man program run. Ghana studio can build
Let's talk about counteraction.
Remember that you never ride west with no man. Dynamite a murder jump on.
Everybody put up the gun on the wagon, come on.
I am the defender of the apathy. Dynamite come down to murder everybody.
Tell her I'm gonna get slew. We'll go through.
What's the know this again?
Might say, you know the mother about dynamite. Name you call loose and give me beat me long story for.
Yo.
I'm going to last you with blood clot song.
Set out shit cause your mouth is a tie. So when you feel this Batman style, we make your career nothing can was one.
Watch around you.
Your bitch, that's why we never want
Watch
this
out.
dynamite. Can you clap?
Listen tonight.
Kill them tonight.
Listen tonight.
I kill them tonight. We gonna kill them
CJ this morning for blood clot no.
tonight. Dynamite I kill them.
Turn.
People, share the link.
Dynamite I kill another jump on tonight.
Starting the reasoning, man. Share the link.
We gonna murder some tonight. Dynamite I kill a jump on tonight.
Me I go play one song. Me I go play a blood clot song right now. Me sure. For my blood clot life, that pussy they can't find that song. Yeah. And blood pussy are all blood clot song. And the artists are not dead.
This is a drink, people. This is a drink of the night. XXL, all right? The Apple version, right?
Anything else we have a kill.
Hold on there.
Cross borderline.
Pussy find this.
He don't take me no the yes I figure shot him. And me have the
Looking at the blood clot can over here, sir. Irma Street, big up on yourself. I'll be a blood clot gunman over there. Every man from over here say, if you're a gunman, put your gun on the ear right now. Turn it up.
We're gonna then spun the ends once again and then fit your dynamite sound so we know them friend.
Look over here, sir, pussy. I'll be a pussy in your can over there, sir.
Sound. We tell them it's a bad man over there, so them and a bad man over here, so dynamite sound over here, so we know than
See that?
Bumbuckler do some boy.
See the pussy know this.
All of us who do, we hear some sound a chat. I want to fuck one like him a killer.
Lava, big up your blood clot.
Mother Rose, big up, man.
Spin a some pussy, they a bed with them pillar. Dynamite sound, a killer viper, him a killer, yo, switch, him a killer.
New place, New York, Boston, St. Lucia. I want to tell you, can't eat them.
Pussy, you see tonight in a case.
Watch out, jump.
And a mission, you say what is my purpose? We see them sound boy a burn up. Yo,
You want to Boston, St.
One thing me a blood clot though.
Short boy.
Me not chat out me badness, me a gunman in real life.
Boy, they can't come near me. Mama tell
Pussy,
you
know this.
what? Jump. Front. Then I might go with the man bunny.
People, share the link, now, man. Share the link, man. Let's talk, now, man.
No blood clot prophet joking now.
Critics won't leave I alone. Go to the bed now.
Run the prophet joking now.
Them no bad like we. Alright, them see.
The last two run, alright.
Out long them think them uncle are some them evilest mind and them corrupted heart.
Me ass. Blood clot. Pussy, a country me come from, so guess what?
I'm from a place where the guns them know where we both go.
Put up the gun on them, no man.
Any money, dynamite.
Dead wine, big and they spying me.
What on there?
Informers got their eyes on me and free. And I'm the baddest motherfucker.
What on?
The end part way. See dynamite said this one. Dynamite sound.
Earlier on with this CJ.
Turn up, chill them on the bed for enough.
Somebody's a gold finger.
DJ Lynn, big up yourself. Yo, I'm glad you're forward again, man.
Dynamite don't apologize to no sound boy. If you're this dynamite, then we go.
Buckler.
You will do all of the girl.
Easy. What on?
Be a fire with.
Listen tonight.
Everything I put up in a hole. Put pussy hole in a hole.
Dynamite hole. Everything I good in a hole. Pussy, you love chat?
Fuck mode. Select a boy, we're freaky. Watch your mama and creepy.
Drug my blood class song them again.
Yeah.
Some boy you go like say you the one get the power when them a deeper one and the girl like them a flow.
Me juggle with blood clots on them. Put up on the gun on.
When dynamite jump pussy, well if you not like it, grab up your mama body and bite it. We show pussy, we not gonna start fighting.
We tell you already now.
Paradox, big up you.
To know this.
We hear how no bite it. When the fuck girl in a body have some pussy feel.
One thing about that song, we're full of blood clot machine around this. CJ Uncle full of tough chat. The real gunman them were in there right now. Me play that song your phone.
Exposed with big matic. Dynamite song. Nah, it's quicker.
Yeah, your pussy.
Bobby Culture, big up you.
Boom, the wing, the people's firing. Yeah, for me the second blood cloudy. Never treat chat long enough.
Pussy, know this.
Dynamite song. Oh, we go. Dinaduna. Press it on me down.
You discourage him.
Yeah.
You this blood clot him. Pussy, well, this you fi know.
From them this one, try know them this. Fucking lift up. Now can't response. We got this one.
People, this is Dynamite Sound versus Blunt Posse.
Even a chat long and straight to the action. Guys spent up banks Dynamite Zone.
2 years ago, son.
Goldfinger give them a reminder. Say selector. Man a bad man. Like that in on the blood clot dead. Murder people time a baking.
Know this pussy.
I'm from the castle and the little back now for fly. Twitch tell them pussy there for tapping eyes. Yo Viper then can't.
Him a talk about new song. Nobody can play blood clot new song like that song, yeah. All who want to hear a new song right now, put up on the gun on their ear again. Blunt Posse family, Dynamite family, everybody. If you don't want to hear a new song right now, put up on the gun on.
Dynamite sound, hear the pussy them, but we don't see them more while. Cut above the rest, so it's a different profile.
The artist and him schema. And we send him a road.
Son boy, you feel like at the egg, Dynamite sound a fire. Yeah, Dynamite sound a wire.
You feel like bury my blood clot again.
The party we post and shaky place up. Receive them up on them knees, tell your friend wake up. Then dead.
Press gas.
I mean them armpit. Alright, good. Dynamite just put on the gun, remark kill and destroy. Some look up pussy out the road and take bad man fit out.
I don't notice that me not beg no forward. Me a play me song them though.
Oh, me say press button. Boy don't say nothing. So, what
press again.
Come watch how your program cause I know obstacle in the way. We tell them watch how you
Big up my shooter Tim. Jesus Christ, yo.
Yeah.
hey, one keep the faith and not stop from prayer.
Yo, Tim, you're making it look like we got more song than we actually have, you know.
From the day me born me.
Stop it, yo.
And no man can't fuck me. All who agree with me say but enough if fuck put up on the gun on in our ears so right now. You're looking at dance you know.
Gunshot with fire in a man. Let him body stink like alligator pan. The war act with three of the weatherman.
From the left Jamaica.
Better you never jump.
Hold on.
Dynamite, we no give a damn. Make we circle them ends like the letterman. Goldfinger, make we set a bomb, make a damn black crane. Me say so almost catch a man. Cause when the grabber act, the
game man like Shabba mother. Bumper clock, come.
Enemy a banquet, dynamite is everything accomplished. Be a gun.
They're party with the people there. Watch out now. Put up the hand there.
The whole family my dog extinguished. Grab the place like a giant and shake it. Skate past panda bangers and wave it. Dynamite hear this. Dynamite if it's crazy. Tell a boy don't run so stupid.
Me a go play my artist again. Yeah.
Dynamite, run down one boy with his zig. We don't let it 38 barrel of spin and gig. Brawling.
Magadan, big up yourself anyway.
Brave off in the gun, lead on pan fridge. Small or big, Dynamite. Shot fan.
Blunt Posse.
When you say rate an artist, you have to play him in clash too. What you mean?
This is how you play custom. Me play my artist again.
Dynamite. Big champion sound is here. In town clash and we don't got no fear. Like paper CJ's color tear. The boy Trinidad bull a crush him out like fear. Run send out CJ and in them go and get free.
Blunt Posse I talk about Kareem fuck baby and them something. You blood clotty that pussy. Stick it on you.
Big sound. See the know with that sticky on some sound where you play splice dub it get hard.
This is Blunt Posse versus Dynamite Sound.
Dynamite, yeah? Splice blood clot Dynamite. I cut blood clot custom after the artist dead already. He won't play a Bob Marley next. Hold on. All who knows that Capleton is one of the baddest blood clot artists right now. Put up on in our ear, so. From ever since.
If you rate Capleton, hands up. Let me see some fire.
And I one of the baddest artists right now. Put up on the gun on again.
Infamous, fast and turn lotion. Bumper class and be a rip.
Them shoulda know what strength here we come from. Them shoulda know if I got next door to poor.
He's not ready for bury me.
So dynamite bun back.
Hold on.
This young thing.
You talk about country.
Them shoulda know what strength here we come from.
All who know son of Batman blood clot by gun here. Put up the gun on them right here right now.
Oh, your bad. But
Awesome.
This is how you juggle a clash with the vibes, people.
female call. Female phone call. Why? Call you nah no hard beat.
Put up the hand there.
Dynamite sound. Dead.
Busy, you know the boy that kill nobody. Totally, you know.
Pussy ever kill nobody.
Pussy that. Pussy ever kill nobody. Yes.
Relax on yourself. Relax on the blood clot self. Be a blood clot bad man.
Big up my Dynamite Zone team. Entire team. All right. Goldfinger.
I'm gonna say we are open.
Infamous.
Everybody,
Buckler, watch it.
Forward everybody, CJ dying time.
We are something so. We are something so. We are.
Forward everyone with
When they're ready for me kill him.
time.
Watch out now.
The real country man.
Watch out now.
In the mind. What me say for you? Chop him up. Chop him up. Chop him up. Chop him up.
Bomb Lord.
Chop him up.
What I know?
All right then, people. Where you like that? Where you fight? Where you like that? Put back fight.
Oi.
Where you like that?
Time.
Where you?
The man said,
Yo, pull up, yo, pull up. I gotta forward to our next round, yo.
See, none of them suck.
I gotta forward to the next round, yo, because the next round was our next piece of vibes, yo. Yo, where is War Room? Somebody tag War Room, yo. Somebody tags War Room, man.
Madaras, rest in peace.
Somebody tag War Room, yo. Yo, you see how they try to rob us this clash because of a next sound with a quote unquote big name. You see how that goes, right? Somebody tag War Room so we can start this show, man. I ain't got all night tonight. Tag War Room.
Big up all the class legend that were there. Badman Charlie, big up yourself. Big up the people.
Just giving you the Dynamite sound side.
And Bassan, remember me tell you, I want to keep this thing going. We want to keep this thing going. So
Big up Fire Biggs. Big up to all the Boston crew that's happening. I think Fire Biggs have a clash that's forwarding as well. Some Boston something. Fire Biggs, big up yourself, man. But yeah, let me know what's going on, bro.
outside.
All right, that was a commercial moment from the promoter. All right, Massive, let's get to the task at hand. Village round here. Massive, that was the 15 minutes round. All right, once again, I really want to see some.
Ecstasy family, big up, man. Big up to all the UK crew on the check-in.
All right. Upon hearing Dynamite sound play for the 15 minutes, by a show of hands, let's get turn on the light, please, so we can see this. Our video man, use the light. You see that light around us, or they use that and circle around the club. Come on, everybody can see on them. All right? So Massive, if Dynamite win that 15 minutes round, show of hands. Let me see them hands, please. No, nice. See them for the ass on. Hold on the foot Russell. Keep them up. I see them. All right, put them down. I see them.
Where is Warr? Yo, you know this dude gonna always be late, bro.
All right, now listen. This round and this decision is critical. This is the third round. CJ has won 2. So now I'm gonna ask you a question. Did CJ win the third round? Show of hands. Oh.
Dennis Knox, big up.
Okay. Now we have a ball game. CJ 2, Goldfinger 1. Hold on. Hold on. What did you see? What did you see? Hold on. Quiet.
People, I'm gonna give you guys an exclusive right now, right? I'm gonna flash it on the screen just for a second. Hold on.
This is not Donald Trump's revote. I'm gonna ask you one fucking time. No. All right. Listen. All right. You see? Controversy. Wait, promoter. All right. I did ask, and Dynamite did win that round. Well, more hands went up. That's why I asked, make sure you put your hands up. And there was more hands up for Dynamite in that third round. Where's the promoter?
Yeah. Check this out, right? Let me do something real quick.
Up in the
It's an exclusive for Team Torment only, just to let you guys know.
When already. You understand? Then we
Is it here? Can we flash it here? Hold on, let me see.
go. Killing off his start. Stop wasting people them time and the people them money.
All right, y'all made. I am only the host, the co-host. You guys make the decisions. If you don't win,
See if I can add it real quick.
you want to put up your hands.
Song.
You must put your hands
All
up.
who want to hear song say song. Oh no.
People, if you guys are here, don't tell Jagger that I showed you all this, right? It's supposed to be a secret. Shh. It's the XXL got me doing it. Hold on.
Them all night, you know. But it's alright. Every sound for have them fans. Nothing wrong with that. Me tell you already, if you no want to see if Blunt Posse bad, don't bias for them. Give them a chance to prove them blood clot self. You understand? Blunt Posse. Let me teach you a thing about sound clash. A country me come from, a country a Ricky Trooper come from too. A country fire blood clot cat come from. And I go on like a little blood clot, Blunt Posse growthy. Youth, watch yourself. Me see you from night. You understand? Anytime a sound take the lead, make sure you can blood clot maintain it. See blunt here?
Hey, when you take the lead, make sure you get it.
Pussy, make sure you can maintain that blood clot.
Try to test the dynamite to get blood, man.
Tell him this.
You are the sprinter, stay a long distance runner. Sound boy,
Yeah, the blood clot trophy come. Put that up, pussy.
Them are the
Rich and infamous. Big up New York,
That's how you go kick you, make your blood clot last. You wait for 1 for 1.
St. Lucia. True to this every time.
Blood!
Sound boy run when Dynamite.
You know, sounds like to save this for true, right?
Why is it going on them now, man?
When we nearly reach by the sound clash, I feel the bus come to a halt.
In play.
We kill a sound.
About 3-4 blood clots.
Telling me I'm lying. Don't they like to save this for tune?
$1 piece. That is blood clot 20,000 him spent on dub plate. How much forward the super cat them get Ibamar? Them not get no blood clot forward. Sting 19 blood clot 91. This artist kill blood.
This how you kill a super cat.
Your pussy.
Some boy dog Warr a big mercy when I see the M6 that bust by Big D. Yeah, you know, hey. Being them in the one.
Me not have to spend blood clot 5,000 for kill a pussy. Know this?
Me kill a sound in the morning, kill a sound in the evening, kill a sound at the supper time, Dynamite. Kill them when we lonely and we kill them when we busy.
I'm going to lose your blood clot again.
I tell them there was a dead blood clot and a dead bumper clot.
Know this again, pussy. One of the baddest blood clot machine in a Boston and Dynamite sound. Press me tune.
The crime in the contrary. Hear me.
Know this.
Dynamite, my boss, I'm gonna make a street apple.
All who have a friend where they miss right now, put up your hand for your friend.
Me have couple dog, me know that them for me. Dynamite, I will say loyalty before you fuck with the family.
Put up your hand for your friend them. Rest in peace, Canon, mad rest. Put up your hand them. Watch yourself, sir. Hold on there. Tell him. After all.
Switch just so we had for the car.
Pussy, you think your big head now go blood clot busting out this tonight? I bet you don't take off the hat.
Watch out. Dynamite. They pussy them. Start war and the police them walk on.
Yeah, informer.
Yo, where is... somebody tag War Room now, man.
Put on, watch ya.
Hey. They try to stop us, we get high.
All who respect Shango right now, put up your hand for Shango. Put up your hand for Shango, come on.
Cause by the most I we inspire.
You think me up with no blood class on in your man?
Fire.
Hold on.
The whole place up on them.
CJ. You forward in a dance, you play a couple good songs, then you play one bag of fuckery. Me bury you right now, pussy.
Kill them on them dead too. Kill them like dogs in jungle.
Sing it up. Buckler.
We like the town. Country the sound.
Let me tell us about the country sound, yeah.
I'm a sound killer. Now they might be killing sound. I know the word. I know they say that's some great time. I'm a sound killer. All right, I know me when they put the fire. I'm a sound killer. Man, I kill them spy vampire.
No matter which blood class sunrise.
I'm a sound killer.
Now they might have buried for blood class.
Evan and Rolly, big up yourself, yo. M1 family.
Dead punt up and dead. Dead punt up and dead. Some sound white blood a shed.
Pussy one. You talk about wait till long in the morning, you go kill Dynamite. What the bomb buckler do you? A darkness in my weight pan. The country machine that kills son any blood clot time a day.
Big with blood clot.
You play carter, you don't play the bad one them. Yeah.
If you say no, 3 o'clock in the morning, when boy I walk up and down with them cards, you go think I have them man when you cocky head back.
Yeah.
You know look for boy and I, Dynamite murder me. Realize they say that they and shaker, and some pussy.
You talk about blood clot cartel.
What them dance?
And I tried this week.
What them want? Tell them nobody try, and them nobody deny. You try to know the blind, but the
funny boy.
Bobby Culture, big up yourself. Hey, that's Miss Money Penny, big up. Who is that? Who is that?
Blood clot them feel like. Them know sir that.
Reality, big up, man.
I suck father, I suck mother.
Oh, me blood clot, God me no must know. God I still say I'm a father. Boy, are you and this the Dynamite sound goes. Peter, come down. Yeah, me I say no man, give me the whole of my blood clot from them.
Pussy, you talk about cartel.
I see. Must be gun them anyway. This is a in front of the office of bull.
What is some pussy?
People, after this run, I'm gonna start it whether who's here or not, man. Infamous, big up, yo.
Me jug my blood class on.
Yo, what?
They take me a share the spliff with no pussy.
You not share your spliff with no pussy hater.
Put up the gun on them again, you know.
In the blood clot dance tonight.
Infamous, what do them, yo?
Me know them see.
They got problems, Infamous. They don't even understand the problems they have, bro.
You go see if you don't have song. All who know the song here right now. Blunt Pussy fan or Dynamite fan. Put up on the gun on. You could have hear some.
Gunshot in your face. Dynamite sound. Oh, loud.
What's the try know this?
First of all, if a pussy want test, I tell them to try. Like me, just so you like a fade. I mean,
turn it up, man.
Yo, look at that slow. You know,
turn it up, man.
I'm also proud of you, yo. Wanna go down in the arena. Boy, Dynamite can get me now. They should not take him, can we go? Please,
watch out.
You better get out of town.
Come back, blood clot, New York.
King Midas family, big up.
Give them try.
Come on.
You better get what I say.
Me now pull it up here. Go on.
Trouble City, big up yourself, man. How you mean?
Don't know that song here right now. Sing the part.
Big up to all the songs that was on the juggling they had over the weekend, man. Beach Bums, big up.
Pussy know this.
People, we're gonna start the show in 2 minutes, man. Yo, I don't know what's happening with the rest of my folk. Tech 9 Trinidad, big up.
Yeah, hey, say Mary,
watch out.
Hey, we don't give a fuck. What's your name? Jump and sound.
What's up in my champion, Uncle Dynamite?
We can't tell what blood clot do, you know.
Tim is a fucking beast, yo.
Dynamite come show. With the matter, young Dynamite sound.
Yo, hold on.
Yo, we have some bad shooters on the song. Big up Tim.
Let me tell you the blood clot.
Big up Tola. Big up Supreme. Yo, we have some bad shooters, yo.
Right now. Few years ago, me got one cookout. When the blood clot sang a play, the amount of bomber clot gunshot busting like that cookout there. Let me see how you remember the cookout here right now. Play the song.
I see them run, see them run, see them run.
Oh, remember this?
We gun.
So this Clash vibesy and up tempo.
I see them run.
So Clash supposed to be, yo. Bunch of them dead blood clot rhythm.
Blunt Pacific dead right now. Put up the gun on them and sing it.
that one on name blood stain. Who see all this week of our fall like rain.
That one on name. Slow them and be feelings them a carry. Them don't go worry they and them can't say them sorry.
Pussy, you're dead.
Feelings them a carry.
I don't know, maybe it's just me, yo.
That one on name.
I feel Clash supposed supposed to be vibesy, bro.
Dynamite, I watch all of them die off. Who them a big up to them with the spell? This whole thing that know them soul can I
hold on.
the dynamite, the firelight.
Me tell you no run, no keep it and Joan.
Woman will lotion, we no lotion, man.
Woman will powder, we no powder.
Man.
Woman will lotion,
we no lotion, man.
all woman batty man.
Miss Money Penny.
Batty man, the fuck of them junk like lion batty man. We kill them one by one, but
CJ, you say something, and it hurt my blood clot heart. Everybody knows that Dynamite selected them a girls. You call up rape and Kareem name, you're wicked. If a man don't fuck a woman, don't tear off her clothes, don't finger her, don't butter bruise her like blood clot CJ, you can't call that rape. Play the blood clot song.
People, the MC you're listening to.
Can't this be brother?
The MC you're listening to is Goldfinger on the Dynamite Sound. The shooter is Tim on the Dynamite Sound.
Him play some buju, no one hear.
Bullet Movements, I hope you're taking notes, bro, because none of these songs played. Like, yo, listen, dog.
from the music you want you get tonight today. What's about to be the dance to make me jump up from? Yeah. Down the mind to see the inspiration from the Almighty God to hold the head up high. Continue on the chant.
Bullet Movements, big up you. J Dan, big up yo. Big sound system, you know.
This
big sound system, you know.
A blood clot chatting like you chat for half an hour. You must see a blood clot either.
Yes, that white and them mouth, them teeth on proud. Oh, get whiter. As them so drop, them is my better colleague clocks. Them a crime fighter.
Quincy Veteran Silverstone family, big up.
Tonight in a case, I don't give a fuck how much song him want play. Nobody like that song here. All who know it, sing it out. Somebody. All of me God bless people that were in here tonight. Put up one.
This is what the B team, right? Yeah. We're gonna give Bermuda the A team now. I think the A and A1. Yeah.
Hold on, man. It's a wicked dog, the whole of them. Dynamite, the whole of them.
Buckler run shot your fuck. People, I can't blood clot wait until 1 p.m. Calm down.
All right, so let's get ready to start this show, yo. Let's get ready to start this show because I ain't got all night. I don't see War Room. Somebody tag in War Room, yo, because this is gonna be a short show tonight. It look like if the man they ain't log in. You know what I mean? People, the audio you guys were listening to was Dynamite Sound versus Blunt Posse. Big up to Bullet Movements. I know y'all been studying that. Don't worry. Y'all could study that all you want. That was 2 years ago. Understand the sound is different from them times to now. You know what I mean? Don't worry. Nah, Che, don't worry. We forward him with a trophy, yo. Unless Bermuda is extremely biased, we forward him with a trophy. I promise you that. Big up my Dynamite Sound family. Big up to Blunt Posse, yo. Because again, I feel in every clash, bro, like if both of the sounds are firing, you're gonna have a really good clash. And Blunt was also involved in, like, big up to Blunt Posse. Like, the clashes that Blunt Posse is involved in, they're good clashes. They're not like very one-sided for the most part. It's like, you know, firing back and forth. You know what I mean? Like, there was a Blunt Posse versus Fargo that was a nice vibe. There was Blunt Posse versus Us, which was a nice vibe, as you guys heard. There was Blunt Posse versus Red Heat, which was a good clash, as you heard. Big up to Red Heat because they linked us. And if you really listen to that Red Heat clash and listen to the rhythms we played and the tunes we played, I want y'all to listen to it very carefully. And listen to it very carefully and see what you could take away from that. But big up Red Heat because the song was shooting. Listen to Blunt Posse versus Natural Affair. Good clash. You know what I mean? And of course, listen to Blunt Posse versus Klepto. Really good clash. You know what I mean? So I definitely gotta big up. I gotta big up Blunt Posse. Yo. Blunt Posse is a good song. There's nobody out there that could take anything away from Blunt Posse as a song. Big, bad blood clot song. Right? And when people said, oh, you're going up against Blunt Posse and they're like, oh, you gotta get locked off. I'm like, y'all niggas really don't know this. Y'all feel like we just started yesterday and we don't got no song. You understand what I'm saying? Again, to me, I like when the sound that you're competing against is another good sound that brings out the best in your son and make you take that next step and make you step up and say, yo, all right, pussy, that's what you play? We're going to play this. All right? You feel we don't have this? Take that. Like, again, a good amount of, people don't even understand. A good amount of the songs that should have played ain't played. And nothing, like, all the sound men out there know that when you're in a clash, there's things sometimes you want to play that don't get to play, or you just don't feel in a vibe to play them, or you go down a whole different alley. You know what I mean? So big up to all the sounds them that's out there, that's on the battlefield, that's doing it. People, don't tell Jagger that I showed you all this, but this is something that's gonna be forwarded in the fall. Shh, don't tell nobody. All right? Forward in this fall. Locked and Reloaded. Sundays, fall 2025. First couple of sounds already booked. So Locked and Loaded returns Sundays in fall 2025. Simple. Nah, say no more. Don't say nothing else. Make sure y'all look out for that. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all look out for that. Don't screenshot the screen or nothing like that, but it is what it is. The song's already booked. We got a song from Canada checking in, song from North Carolina checking in, a song from Brooklyn checking in for the first one. And we got sounds already linking us for the next ones. So if there's sounds out there that's interested, you want to be Locked and Loaded again, this is the biggest. I'm not disrespecting no other platforms, right? But this is the sound system platforms for the dark side sound. This is the sound system platform that's going to get you thousands upon thousands of views. I'm not talking about no 2,000 views. I'm not talking about no 2,500 views. This is the sound system platform that's going to get you thousands upon thousands of views. So shout out to all the sound systems that's going to be participating. You forgot we at work today, sir?
Check line 3.
I'm gonna check line 3, but you know what I mean? I'm gonna check line 3, but all right, scene, got you. Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Damn, son.
Just got back.
Damn, son.
Gotta put the bottle down, son. Gotta put the bottle down.
Please do.
He do, not me.
Oh, he. Don't be like me, bro. I just finished this.
We eat some too. That nigga, he just whatever.
I just finished it. All right.
What's good though?
Nah, man, I'm here talking about the blunt dynamite vibes and like how it was like up tempo juggling vibes. It wasn't like the bunch of dead rhythm. You know what I mean? It was.
It's two different selectors.
Yo, bro, it wasn't dead vibes. It was just up tempo hype vibes the entire time. And
so do you think that's the New York thing?
But that was in Boston though.
But I'm just saying, though, that the dynamite.
You think the dead vibe? You think the deady vibes is a New York thing?
Yeah, because I think a lot of sound guys got this thing with New York, like they like that old school foundation type of like if you don't play that in New York or Brooklyn, like I don't know, bro. And I think they're stuck on it. And I don't think New York wants that anymore, to tell you the truth. Like Brooklyn, I don't think that's. Listen, man, I accept it better with the bigger sounds, if you get what I'm saying.
Like honestly, man, for me, and again, this is just me as a Sound Clash fan. Bro, if I'm forward into a clash, bro, I don't want no more than 15 minutes of that in an entire clash. Like, I'm being real. I want up-tempo, I want this is what makes juggling dances different.
Second, third, fourth, I don't want to hear that.
I don't. And I realize if y'all listen to clashes nowadays, every single damn clash, I don't care who it is, they save the quote-unquote big tune slow round for the third round, and y'all boring out every fucking clash, yo. Every one of them is boring on the third round.
They get that shit from the old school.
Correct.
And they feel like that's that's why, we say that nowadays these sounds or whatever not creative, because they're trying to get rid of the 90s era in a sense or whatever. But at the same time, y'all still following the same pattern.
Yeah, they gotta come out of that, bro. They gotta just leave that alone. They have to leave. To me, you have to leave that alone. You gotta leave that. Yo, there's no reason in the third round for me to be hearing Old Broom. Doom, 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 doom.
Yo, Viper, I talk about this shit all the time, bro.
Brother.
All the time, man. It don't make no sense.
Bro, you know me. I got no conscience. I will leave in the second round if that shit is boring, bro. You know me. I don't give a fuck. Yo, promoter, take my money. All right, thank you. I saw the first round.
And here's the funny thing, too. They will cut the new tunes on the same...
Yeah, I don't want that. Yo, listen again. If y'all get a chance, go back and listen to the Blood versus Dynamite. It was up-tempo the whole fucking class.
Round one.
Vibes.
Out the gate.
Out the gate. Hold this custom, hold these vibes, it was just up tempo. And if
you know the funny thing, you know, back in the days when I was talking about this, I pulled up like the old Biltmore clashes that they caught on YouTube and stuff. And Viper, in round one, Lee Major, hey,
yeah.
And the foundation really just came in either tune for tune,
correct,
type of vibes.
Correct.
I don't know, bro.
But you know what it is? The problem is these new sounds ain't cutting on new tunes, so they can't play 3 rounds worth of tunes.
But yeah, I ain't gonna say that. I think listen, I hear a lot of new tunes, but they put them on these old ass rhythms, Viper. Like,
okay, so then how are you trying to attract quote unquote new fans?
Thank you.
If you continue to cut it on the same old rhythm.
Thank you.
That 50-year-old.
I think it's a sound man thing. Like, yo, don't get me wrong. Some of these rhythms that was lit back in the days, they're not lit anymore.
They're not. They're just not.
They're just not lit anymore, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. The minute I hear boom, 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 I ain't gonna lie, yo. You see that Old Broom? I got tunes on it. I ain't playing that motherfucker for what? Bro, I will go on my laptop right now and play Old Broom for the next half an hour.
And I don't.
Just
now,
boring.
Some of the old school rhythms, I don't mind because some of them got a little up tempo kind of a pace. You know, Tribal War's my rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And that's the old rhythm. And you can bust Tribal War at any time with a dance. But that's a more up tempo type of a rhythm.
But Tribal War's still a little bouncy. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So the older
old
rhythm,
rhythm, but it's still got a little bounce to it.
If they got the bounce to it, that can work. But that, like you said, Old Broom. Oh gosh, bro, stop it.
Bro, doom, 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 doom.
Then you hear this.
Doom.
Drift. You be like, what?
Doom, 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 doom. Drift, doom, 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 doom. Drift.
What the fuck?
Brrr. Is it? Like, nigga, on Old Broom? But again, guys, if you don't believe us, go back and listen to every clash that you've listened to.
Come on, bro.
Over the last 3 or 4 years. And you will see that all these sounds, when they build their juggling for these clashes, on the 3rd round, they always leave Old Broom. Not Old Broom, but they always leave the quote-unquote foundation round for 3rd round.
Man.
And at that point, when people are on the down, you wanna vibes them up. To me, my opinion, but I could be dead wrong. But vibes them up a little bit. Why I want to hear Skilly Bang on a Old Broom or Far East?
Why?
Like,
shout out to the engineers that make it happen. Why do y'all niggas do that?
Engineers, yo, the minute you put Old Broom and Skilly Bang, engineers should link you back and be like, yo, you know that now go on. They should link you back immediately.
We not doing that.
And be like, yo, artists say, nah, do that, yo.
I don't know, man. Y'all talk about this all the time, but you know, you can't tell a veteran sound man how to play his sound and all that. You know what I mean? You gotta leave him alone, man.
Now, like for example, right? Like when I first voiced what's this guy name? Byron Messiah, right? I was like, yo, we do jugglings as well, but I'm like, I'm not gonna voice Byron Messiah 90s on the original rhythm to play in parties. I'll voice it on the Skittle rhythm.
Okay.
That's what I originally voiced it on, and he did a good job on it.
And that's the wicked rhythm too.
Yeah, I was good with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because the Skittle is still a little bouncy. It got a little vibe. So I'm good with hearing a new artist on them kind of rhythms. But yo, you start going, start going cutchy rhythm, and you're hearing fucking Skilly Bang. Doom, 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 doom. Like, it don't make sense.
Oh, is foundation necessary nowadays in the clash though?
Bro, I think to me, again, it depends on what you're trying to attract. Because the older folks are gonna be there. They're already there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you do need to have something to appease them. But you to me say that for tune, not in the middle of a round where it's supposed to be bubbly and vibes.
Yeah, dudes be up here and be like,
Yep. Yeah. Man, I see who really got tune. Fucking all you hear is Dennis Walks and fucking like, yo, come on, dog.
Like, who this nigga, man?
Like,
half of the people in the building, you only see niggas like Coach over there.
That's the problem. Niggas is playing for Coach instead of trying to get new fans. The niggas who like Foundation, they already there. You good?
Shout
Play
out
for
to
the
Coach.
motherfuckers. Yeah, bro, come on.
Yo, bro, I love Foundation. I love Rubber Dub. But, bro, when it's class time, it's just certain vibes you got to keep up inside the dance, bro. And I don't, these sounds nowadays, man, boy.
Niggas would have 3 or 4 massacres sitting down on a rhythm and play a whole round of fucking Foundation and boring out the dance, bro. And this is the nonsense I don't understand.
Like you were saying with the class, the Blunt Posse Dynamite class, bro, from round 1 out, I don't even think they played any Foundation old tunes inside that dance, man.
If y'all listen to that clash, not one Luciano played.
Oh, I think Dance Can't Nice without Lucy.
Yeah, they say Dance Can't Nice without Lucy. Not one Luciano played in that clash. Because niggas were like, all right, bro, it's on, shoot, nigga. And we were just like, our first round was like, all right, let's get rid of these fucking Foundation songs so that later on it's not a factor.
Yeah, bro.
Come on, son.
You know, I don't know, man.
Oh, the only I know we made a mistake in the first round. Big up Goldfinger. Goldfinger was like, yo, we are big song. We not play Drift in the first one. I'm like, nigga. Drift is the biggest song out right now. Play that bitch.
And the thing is, like, you know, I don't mind hearing it when LP string up. Or, you know what I'm saying?
It's different.
Yeah, I can accept it from those sounds, bro.
It's different. It's different.
That dudes that was born 5 and 10 years ago, when yo, stop it, man.
It's different. Okay, let's go back to what you were saying with Tribal War, right? Like, Tribal War is a good rhythm, yes. Tribal War sounds different with every sound play compared to when Soul Supreme played it.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Same thing. Kochi rhythm is great. But when Jaro plays Kochi and Black Cat plays Kochi, it sounds different from everybody else.
Yeah, the cut is a little bit different.
You understand what I'm saying? So the vibe is just a little bit different.
But you can still bounce a Tribal Raw is like, you know what I'm saying, that the Stonewall Animosity dance. They dropped the tribe, and that dance was that audio was a vibe.
That was a good audio
too. Yeah. And that wasn't really too much Foundation until they got all the way into Tune for Tune.
Right.
And Stonewall started to open up the box. You know what I'm saying?
That's the appropriate time for it for me.
Yes. But during the dance, yo, that dance was vibes from round 1 straight forward.
And that's how I think dances should be, and that's why I think a lot of times we're losing. We keep. I get it. You're supposed to play for the people that you're in front of, but how do you draw new people in? Like, if somebody were to listen to that audio, and they vibes in the first 2 rounds, and the 3rd round come, and they hear doom 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 drift. I'm like, yo, nah, fuck this. Channel switch it immediately.
Not doing that, man.
Yo.
I don't know about these, but you know, I don't know what to do with them, man.
Yo, niggas be I'm not saying, but you know it's true though. You know it's true. To me, keep it like, yo, just keep the shit vibesy. Keep it like, you know what I mean. Keep it.
But ask the sound man, like, why did y'all cut the new tunes or newer tunes, whatever y'all want to call it? And why did y'all decide to pick these 1938 rhythms, bro?
Because they're trying to be different. They're trying to be different, and then you
but
hear
that's
shit like
whack different, bro. That's not.
Drift. Skilly Bang, TJ Combo. Drift.
Let the chronic now. Let me catch it.
Give it a skilly. Is it? Watch it.
Yeah, but I inside.
Batman shit love. Batman shit love. Come on, dog.
Bro, throw that shit in the garbage.
Yo, it's crazy.
I don't know why these niggas.
But anyway, man. Yo, I'm telling you, niggas is bugging. But yo, there was clashes over the weekend. I ain't gonna lie. I tried to log into a little bit of them. I didn't get a chance to hear much of them.
Yo, what's going on in this? Hold on. What's going on the screen behind you, bro? Oh, okay.
Oh, you mean the things?
No. I seen the Juneteenth, but what I'm seeing, bro, like you really gotta look really good. If you
what you seeing?
You gotta move the microphone a little bit over to the M a little bit. Cause it look like it's saying freedom GAY, bro.
yo, you. The background mic.
I'm like, hold up. Nah, cause the microphone on the background is blocking out the D a little bit. So it's kind of
blocking the D. Pause.
Yeah, looking like a G over there. You gotta fix that. That. Bro.
Matter of fact, let me fix that right now. Hold on.
Fix that up. Shit looking kind of crazy. Y'all ain't see that shit and tell Viper what the hell's going on? Yeah, that over there.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you got something in the way there, brother. I don't know what's going on in the way there. Okay, there we go. Yeah. That's fine.
Let me fix that fucker right now before some people.
Hold up.
Yeah. No shimmins. Speaking of no shimmins and stuff, big up to Alan Brando, big up to Warr Report, man. Shout out to the entire UK crew on the check-in. Kid in the Dub Master, big up. Yeah, man. So there was a clash in Connecticut over the weekend. I didn't get a chance to check it. You got all the info, and I heard you talking about it earlier today.
Yeah.
In a little bit, we're gonna have some folks checking in. That's gonna be on the clash this weekend. Yo, it's been a big. Like you said, it's been a big war brewing between these two sounds.
Yeah.
For a minute.
Everybody, it's going on in the WhatsApp, and it's a vibe. What I heard.
Bro, I got so many voice notes from this clash. It's crazy that like people, you know what I mean, popping off for this clash, and they're gonna be a lot of. There's people flying in. Like, I don't know if they want me to announce. Like, there's somebody doing the early one that's actually flying in from Canada to do the early one. So, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I like these kind of things for these. But
this is weird. Like, how? No offense to the sound that's on the flyer. Shout out to Black Belt and Hot Lead.
Yeah.
But not two sounds that you hear about too tough.
Correct.
That two sounds that you see on flyers a lot.
Like Black Belt, I've seen on flyers, but I've never seen Hot Lead. I've never seen Hot Lead on flyers like that.
And the vibes that you're hearing with this clash is crazy compared to other sounds that's out there. And
yo, let me tell you something, son. The Hot Lead dude, the nigga got some chat though, bro. Like, yo, but I gotta forward you some of these voice notes. Yo, that should be having me cracking up, son. The niggas got some vibes. So I mean, I think this clash is gonna be a little vibesy.
So it should be a good turnout attendance wise then.
You know what? I actually think this is gonna be a very good clash, like attendance wise. Another reason I say that is because the venue is not huge.
Where's it at?
Like when you got it's on Utica Avenue. So like when you got a smaller venue that got like a good amount of people.
Yeah.
And the two participants really don't like each other.
Yeah.
And they want to really do their best.
So a lot of these WhatsApp fans and people are coming out to see
just to see
live.
Exactly, bro.
Because all the shit they've been talking on, that's what's up.
You know what the equivalent, kind of like the equivalent. It's not like me and Coach don't like each other, but it's like they was to say Dynamite versus Coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they were like, oh, we know.
But Coach. This is the thing that I feel like these sounds out here need to do, either in WhatsApp or even on the live or even on the book itself, to draw this type of attention to the clash.
Yeah.
A lot of times, just two sounds on the fly, and you just hope the turnout is great, but there's no real beef behind it. Ain't no real animosity with anything, and you got 15 people that you're playing for, and niggas going home with a trophy said, "Yeah, I won a clash with 15 people."
Correct. Like the man said, it's 15 years of a WhatsApp beef, folks. 15 years of WhatsApp beef. So so imagine like when that kicks off, what that vibe is gonna be like. So.
That should be some vibes.
I've never heard Hot Lead play, but here's the thing, man. From the from the vibes this nigga got in his voice notes, I feel like, yo.
So he got a wicked MC, we should say. You got an MC.
Yeah, he definitely, you could tell he a good MC from the vibes, from the type of chat that he got.
Yeah.
From the voice notes, you know what I mean? So
gotcha.
We're going to have both of them checking in. Jagga, big up yourself. Blackheart, big up. I'm waiting for Jagga to check in.
Where the boss at? Boss in town today?
I don't know. I see the boss in the chat. You know how you go. I'm going to tell you something. I guarantee you the boss didn't realize today was Tuesday.
You know, when I came out the hospital, I was like, oh shit. So, shit, it was Viper. I forgot. Gotta go.
Yeah, son. You know what I mean? And so, it is what it is, man. So, again, at the end of the day,
well,
man,
and everybody know tomorrow's the official.
Yeah.
Official Wild Boss Earthstrong tomorrow. Official.
Yeah, everybody that's on the live, I want y'all to wish War Boss, a.k.a. War Room, a happy Earthstrong. Again,
tomorrow's the official one, though.
Tomorrow is the official birthday. Listen, I always believe, and you know, if you was having something, I was forwarding this weekend. You know what I mean?
I was thinking about it, but yeah, whatever, man. So
whenever you want to have it, bro. If you want to have it next week, I'll forward next week. My thing is, I always believe in celebrating people and appreciating people once they're here.
Yeah,
because
man. I mean, we're going to vibe tomorrow. I actually found out now Thursday is a holiday, so.
Yeah, Juneteenth.
Yeah, we going all night. Then Friday we gonna do some vibes. I
flew down yesterday, like on Thursday, and we would have vibe on a Friday. I said, yo, it's whatever it is, man. If you decide to have it next week or the week after, I'm there.
Yeah, I'll let you know though. Because I said it too. We was in we had the Father's Day vibe this weekend, and we was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, I can link Viper, pots and pans real quick, and get them to forward down and vibes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let me see what's what.
Yeah, I'm a big believer because like today, I want to say like we have a good friend that passed away today. Her name was Trisha. She passed away. She passed away not today, but she passed away a little bit. But today was her birthday. She passed away like 2 weeks ago, right?
Oh wow.
And that's why I said you need to celebrate people while they're here. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
brother.
Yo, you got a friend in North Carolina. You got a friend in Georgia. You got a friend in Virginia. You got a friend in Boston that's celebrating their birthday. Forward, hang out with them for the weekend and just, you know what I mean? Have a drink or two because you
real,
just
bro.
never know. You
like
never know when
just now when I got the cold just now, I'm like, what? I said, nah.
You see what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
This is what I'm saying, bro.
Tomorrow's never promised, brother.
It's not. And then we sit down and we always say shit like, yo, like a lot of us right now that kind of watching this show, we're gonna say to ourselves like, on our last breath and our couple deaths, we're gonna say we wish we had did X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? I just feel like, yo, we shouldn't live like that. We should, yo, if you feel like doing something, go ahead and do it. That's why I said I don't hesitate to jump on a plane and spend
You go down the bucket list, check, make it happen, bro.
You know what I mean? Spend a little 2 days in Florida, spend a little 2 days in NC, spend a little 2 days in
He's gonna wake up every day and cut dub plates.
every day and cut the dub plates, and then you're dead and leave thousands of dollars worth of dub plates for nobody to play because nobody gonna be interested in them in a couple of years.
The fuck?
Come on, son. You know what I mean?
Crazy,
Live
man.
life, enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
bro.
I see everybody putting rest in peace to Leroy Gibbons, and that's what I mean. Like,
oh yeah, he passed too.
yeah, but the thing about it is, bro, like, rest in peace to Leroy Gibbons, absolutely, right? But a lot of these songs, and this is one of the things I really am not a big fan of with this song clash culture, right? Nobody was playing Leroy Gibbons like that. You wouldn't hear Leroy Gibbons in a clash.
Wait till this weekend.
Nigga.
Just wait.
Yeah, and everybody be like, oh, we appreciate Leroy Gibbons. So, nigga, you was not playing him in the last 4 or 5 clashes you was in. But now all of a sudden you want to play him now. Like, and that's the thing sometimes they're like, yo, again, appreciate the artists then when they hear. If
You know,
really
some people like to catch a hype of somebody passing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's what it is. This is why, like, again, for me.
That's what I be saying with the sounds. There's like, listen, man, these sounds have been cutting music for 10 and 15 and 20 years. Bro, y'all have so much music that y'all do not play for people that y'all, like, just try, play it. You never know. So much. I don't think there's no set plan or set type of music going into a dance, Viper. Like, bro, open up your box, man. Like the last week with Klepto and Blunt. And I know Klepto's box. I've heard Klepto's box. I hear this shit like every weekend. I'm like, bro, why? Oh, what the fuck? Shout out to Polly.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Your Shadow, big up yourself. Big up the Tech 9 crew. Shadow, big up yourself. Run through.
Too much tunes, man. So much music, man. That you will hear a lot of these music in the hardcore juggling. That's vibes, and when the class comes around,
Facts.
you're not hearing it.
Call your live. Who's this?
I want DJ Spiggle for the bad battle, so you know.
Wait. Black belt sound on the check-in.
Spiggle.
All right. Things start now. All right.
Oh, but they're about dead fuck up.
Bro, wait, again, for the people that didn't hear you clearly, introduce yourself again and let them know who this is.
Yo, this is DJ Spiggle, you know. Ladies in the middle. Yeah, done?
All right.
I represent Black Belt, the Blueprint Sound.
All right. So
that is it.
People, this is DJ Spiggle. He has a big clash forwarding over the weekend against Hartley. Bro, when did the whole vibe of this start, bro? Because I'm hearing that this clash is like it's a long time in the making for this clash to happen, man. When did the vibes between the two of y'all start, bro?
Well, let me tell you this. This happened about almost 12 years ago in WhatsApp.
Jesus Christ.
Then the nigga came out and played some fake song, and I said, bro, them singing a real, and the man boom buckler have me up on that. The man have me up on that, brother. So anything we do, it's like it never good enough. And it's always some kind of turmoil, and this guy, him just is my number one public anyway. You understand what I'm going?
See.
So, him always come out and be like, yo, every class me go, oh, me could do this better. I could have done this, I could have done this, you should have done that, you should have done that. So it's all right, fuck. You know, big up a promoter. You see what I say? Paradox and the whole global, you see what I say?
Yeah, yo, those promoters really doing it properly.
No, big them up, man. Big them up, because guess what? No, they saw the potential of what, you know, and they did put it together, and I think this is gonna be an excellent war. You know what I say?
Definitely. So I mean, for the people that again, you said this is 12 years in the making, right? So that means you're very familiar with your opponent.
From WhatsApp open up, that nigga be talking shit. You see what I say? From WhatsApp start. So do the math.
With all this talk, because I hear you shooting back, I hear you firing back as well. So that means you should be ready to lock him off, because I know you guys have the rules as well. I'm gonna read those a little bit later, right? For the people that don't know about Black Belt Sound, can you name some of the songs that you've clashed against? Whether you win or lose or not, right? Just name some of the songs that you've clashed against and some of the clashes you've been in.
Alright, so recently the last clash I've been in was with Earth Ruler. See? I've clashed with Speedy. I've got a trimble like a blood clot needed. You see what I'm saying? I've clashed with Platinum Sound. I've clashed with Jazz Sound. I've clashed with a Freak Sound. Bro, it don't matter how big the name is, I'm one of them sound that I'm not scared to clash. Which sound? You see me I say?
Which Platinum Sound? The one from Antigua?
No, the one from Jamaica.
Okay, got you. Okay.
Yeah, they got a whole bunch of platinum, and none of them ain't real, but you know what I mean? a bunch of blood. All right. You know what it is? Big up platinum sound. You see what I say? But I've clashed a few sounds since I came out. You know what I say?
Nice. How long have you been on this? I don't know that much about Black Belt. Like, I'll be very honest with you, as a sound clash, as a person that's in the arena.
Right.
I heard of Black Belt before the Mad Bernard era, but that's like when he joined the sound is when I started really hearing a lot about the sound. A lot more.
All right.
So when did Black Belt start, and when did you join the sound?
So, you know, to be honest, I built that sound. See, I've had that sound since I was in high school.
Okay.
I used to save my lunch money and go buy, you know, little records here and there and rate. But what happened is,
no, I know how that goes. Yeah.
I was a juggler.
Gotcha.
But I used to juggle with a lot of sounds, with a lot of dubs. And I always kind of feel some type of way when me hear some man crack some door. I mean, I say, Bumbuck Jaja. You know, I got to juggle a lot, but I need to be able to defend myself. And that was the reason why I actually named the song that way, because I'm kind of aggressive. You know what I mean?
Right. So when did the song start? When did you start voicing your first couple dub plate then?
So to be honest, my first dub that I voiced, and I don't even know if you're gonna call it, but the first dub that I voiced was in 2003.
Okay. So 22 years ago. Okay.
Yeah. That was the first dub that I actually voiced, but that time I was, you know what I mean, a youngster, and I just wanted a dub plate, so I just, gave one of my homeboys some money.
Who was it?
Like, hey,
who did you actually voice?
But when I actually start voicing, real voicing, it was a little bit later than that. You know what I mean? When I started getting serious about it.
About it. That first dub plate that you give you a little couple of change to. Who was that dub? What was it? Do you remember that dub and what was it?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember every dub on the sound, you know, brother. I voice all the dubs on the sound, so I can remember everything with them voice, when them voice, and all them way there. I'm one of them kind of dude. This is what I say. So the first dub, that was I was working in a cook shop, and the chef that I was working alongside with, you know, he had a good voice, so he can sing. So one day he was going to Sav Lamar, because I'm from the country. So I gave him some money, and I'll be like, yo, go to the studio. He came back with 3 songs. And those 3 songs that he came back with, I clashed probably about 10 songs with them 3 songs. You know what I mean? And I won a few clashes with the 3 songs, because, you know, I was just so proud of the fact that I had some dub plates. I'm like, shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It's nothing like believing in the song them that you voice, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yo, listen, man. I mean, a lot of people. I mean, I've seen Black Belt on the clash scene for a couple of clashes. I mean, I've seen a bunch of them that fell through as well. Like, I think you guys were supposed to clash in like Florida and stuff like that. So the name has definitely been around. You know what I mean? For different clashes and stuff like that. If the people that don't know about Black Belt, like, what can they expect forward into the venue this Saturday?
Well, what they can expect, you know, because I'm a leader, natural born leader, and I've got offers to play a bunch of different songs, but I believe in my song.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is, there's going to be a lot of surprises, because there's a lot of folks that don't expect me to have a certain caliber song and certain songs, certain artists, blah, blah, blah. You know the whole thing. And you know what I say? And then I have that little flair where I can make people, you know, I can entertain people. So what happened is they're going to have a good clash, because I'm clashing with an old guy that seemed like he said for a sprint. So it's gonna be a lot of argument going on. Good arguments, and you know what I say? And there's gonna be a lot of good songs.
Yeah, I feel it's gonna be a lot of good arguments on this. Like, I think this is gonna be very vibesy, bro.
It's gonna be vibesy, because naturally, you know, that guy right there, him wanna kill me. The nigga's been living in the studio for the last month. Him sleeping at the studio. Yeah, him sleeping at the studio, eating at the studio. I mean, he's being in the studio too.
Jeez.
See?
All right, so yeah, right now, as far as Black Belt, like who's all the selectors on Black Belt song right now?
Who's what?
Who's all the selectors on Black Belt song? It's just you?
Right. It's just me. I'm the selector, CEO, boxman, everything.
All right, so money stays in all one place. I like that. Yo, man.
Yeah, but. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just telling you, big up who you want to big up, because, you know, we got to keep forwarding with the show.
No, well, I want to say big up the whole clash fraternity, you know, and big up the people them that are not in the clash fraternity and just love the music, see? I big up all the songs, because guess what now? You got to have some haters, and you got to have some people where just respect you for the work where you put in, but big up everybody, see? Yeah, man, big up on yourself to see how we, man, and I appreciate you guys having me over here, and big up the promoter.
Yeah, man.
You see what I say? Because you got to have people that believe in you along the way. You know what I say?
Definitely. Yo, and And we look forward to a really good show on Saturday, man. I can't wait to be in that building.
No, it's going to be good. I can guarantee you it's going to be good. It's going to be entertaining. There's going to be a lot of laughter. There's going to be some good songs. And you guys are not going to lose out on this clash. And I think, based on the promotion that I've seen so far, I see people coming in from England for this show, for this shit.
Yeah,
wow.
I know people from Canada that's coming. That's what I said. I feel this is going to be like a little vibesy clash, bro. I hope the promoter, it is what it is, man. But, Black Belt, big up yourself. Listen, I just want to ask you one thing. Next week, after the clash, win or lose, I need you to forward back and give us your vibes of the clash.
Yeah, of course. Of course, man.
All right, thank you, man. And good luck. Good luck on Saturday, man, and we look forward to seeing you up on that stage, man.
Hey, definitely, man. Respect our man. See you.
All right, respect. Yeah.
Big up our listeners. Bless up.
All right. People, that was Black Belt Sound.
Big.
Yo, bro. You think it's a joke when I tell you this? For some reason, this clash got a little vibes to it. you think I'm joking when I say it, but it really
I'm on the stream with it, bro. I gotta check it out, man.
Bro, yeah, I got you. I got you on the stream. I got you on the stream.
You already know that, player.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying.
Good to go. Checking in early.
Yeah.
It's Saturday, right?
Saturday.
Oh.
Saturday. Hold on, no. Caller, you live.
Yes, big up yourself, man, you know.
Oh, who is this? Let the people them know who this is.
Hot lead, you know.
Hot lead. All right, hot lead. Yo, let the people, bro. First of all, I want to say big up, because you're a very vibesy kind of selector, son. I've never heard.
But, I'm an old man, you know, but you just keep energy, you know.
Yo, listen, I've never heard your sound play, right?
No, nobody don't hear my sound, so I come play with me, you know, and just make the code was you know, in the business, you know, big like some sound still, but the artist there, you know.
Yeah. So
yeah, the artist there, so I just saw, and nobody, I hear me, I believe me a little boy, you know, in the music.
Yeah, when did you start voicing your dub plate then?
Huh?
Yo, somebody say you stay in the studio. When did you start voicing your dub plates them? Your first dub plate.
You know, so no guys studio, them just look, that thing make me look bad. Me no guys studio like that, Bridget. Me no guys studio.
When did you voice
me get on one dub this month, me get on one dub next month, me get on two dub, I just one Coca-Cola bar.
Yo, you know how that goes. I know how that goes, bro. I know how that goes, because I voice the same way. I barely voice dubs, bro.
Yeah, me no do like some man, you know.
So when did you first start voicing your dub plate then?
You know, I start voicing some dub plate like, you know, the 2007. 2007, 2008, you know.
2007. So a little bit less than Spiegel then.
Yeah, them time I start voice dub plate.
All right. And what made it kick off between you and Spiegel? Like how did that happen? Like, because I hear this has been brewing for a couple of years now.
No, well, when me come in at WhatsApp, you never know nothing about the game. Never know nothing about the game. Yeah. And then me in there before me, because my younger guys still, you know. And then me have some song where me have play some big song where them never really have, because me and Ranking Joe Aberdeen link up and him get some song for me, and then start serious, you know. But through them young boy, them I play the younger type of artist them, you know. And me get a couple songs from Ranking Joe and here and there. So them never used to them song there. They never used to them type of song there. So them say, you know, yeah, old man and a Ray, a old song them there. So me just keep me composure and, you know, just go and build my song and, you know, and go and do my thing. But I did figure back, man, years.
So
yeah, 16 years business this.
So 16 years in the business. How many people is on the sound right now? Because I heard Spiegel say it's just him alone. Do you have more than one person on your? Do you have more than one person on your sound right now, or is it just you?
No, I just me, you know, because my sound is made to branch out, but you know, me not ready to branch it out yet and implant a body, because me go through some drama with the sound, and me kind of just hold back the thing and just forget about people.
Okay.
You know.
So
yeah, because that time me I got jail for the sound and me I say watch the me got jail for me one of things.
Wait,
So
you said jail? You said jail just now? You went jail for your sound?
yeah, man, we're in jail for the sound. So me just let people and just do pure work night and day. Me I work and just let go the sound. No bother with it.
Seen.
In a 2005, me got jail feet and them something down. You never pretty, you know.
Seen.
You know, me not do no time still, you know, but the way me lock up and I head for time.
Bro, if you
head for time.
Let me tell you something. If you lock up for 10 minutes, that's too much, bro.
yeah, 3 days. 3 days then hold me for because if the Saturday night me have a party and I'm in play and could youth help me with it and say one, you know, play a sound and I'm seeing one police family said night and I have to go to jail and leave the sound.
Seen.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah, so me not trust nobody, me just like, you know, what is take me. So me just it sounds for a good while and have it in my house and play by myself and enjoy myself, you know.
Right. So you and Spiegel now have a beef that's I've heard that's over 12 years old. And
yeah, you know.
And
he, you know, no really. I just more talk and joke beef. You know, no serious. You know, like we just say, me a bad selector for you, Maserarian. You know, that's how we have it.
Yo, how it sound like you're curring down right now, and you know what I mean? It don't sound like you're confident, bro. Like my money was on you just now. You don't sound as confident. You know what I mean? As I heard in some of them voice notes, you was very confident before.
Yeah,
you don't sound as confident right now.
It's just like anything goes, you know. If I go play, you know. So, you know, I just entertainment, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, you have enough songs still, I mean, don't give no fight. You have song. I have song when I don't have anything, but that's not it. It's just we need to go exercise yourself in a land and play, make the people them happy and thing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I look, you know.
Bro,
bro.
I put my money in you. You ain't sounding confident. I need some more confidence from you right now, bro. I need some more. I put my money in Hot Lead Sound. You understand what I'm saying? I need some more confidence right now.
No, well, I confident myself still, you know. I confident myself still because him is a more younger type of selector, like younger type of people, still, you know. Yeah. And me just play like, you know. You just play like me know it still, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I say, I mean alone I build it, and if you buy a dub, it's a lot of money if you buy a certain type of dub. So.
What you mean?
It just.
Yo, so what if the people never heard Hot Lead before and this is the first time forwarding in the venue on Saturday? What can they expect from Hot Lead on Saturday in that building?
Well, me just come play with me, you know, because if I have the song, I can't play it, you know.
That's
and
true.
then when they come themselves, if I have the song, I can't play it.
Gee.
You know, so I owe me things set up, but regardless how the dance go, if the dance go film way, me happy. If you come my way, me happy, but I will be back.
All right. So question, it sounds like you're defeating yourself.
Better than before, you know.
All right, so you're gonna be DJing and MCing as well?
Yeah, man, me can do that, man. Me can do that. Me can play me song and play me song and make me talk still, you know.
All right, well, we gonna see what happens because again, I heard that people are gonna be flying in to see this because this has been a clash long in the making. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yo, before we forward and you know, exit because we got a whole rest of the show to finish. Wow. You got anybody else you want to big up? Anybody else you want to, you know, hail up before we exit?
Yeah, you know, so I have to big up all the man, them, you know, rock come listen, you know. Big up the fans, them, and the air condition, them, and the breezy. Kind of hot. And you hot down the school, you know what I'm saying? So, I just that never say no because, like, you know, I never really go out on the battlefield to see all the fans, them, react to other sound. I pass sound clash, yes, but like me, I go, you know, it's a different environment to me. When it's a sound where nobody don't know. Spiegel is a sound where people know him. But me never really go there, you know, go there like that still. So it's a learning process and an experience to me. Him know the deal already still, you know. But we still don't get cold feet on the sense still, you know. I mean, now I get
Yeah, it's too late. No, don't dead. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't dead.
Well, boy, at the crowd, you know.
Don't dead. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Don't dead.
No, at the crowd, I got it, you know.
Yo, don't dead.
Which radio station I come out at? Trinidad?
Nah, it's coming out. It's coming out of Team Torment. Don't worry, everybody's gonna see it in the morning. You need some confidence.
Yeah, man, I have confidence, man. I can't lose confidence, man.
Don't.
When it's over one and whatever, I have confidence, man. So, you know.
Bro,
I have a thing, I go and thing, cause you know.
Don't make Spiegel kill you, bro, because he been saying he's gonna kill you.
Well, at the crowd, you know, because of voting thing, you know. So, you know, at the voting thing.
All right, sit there. All right, people. That is Hot Lead. Hot Lead. Anybody you want to big up before we exit? Because we got to read the rules out to the people in a second.
All right. Now, big up the whole tri-set here, you know. Big up all sound man, you know. And all the fans, you know. And the condition, you know what I'm saying? Big up Mother Rose and, you know what I'm saying? So the whole of the man, them, Huggy. You know what I'm saying? Black Belt himself and everybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to this war go on. You know what I'm saying? Just one up, you know.
Definitely. Yo, thanks for checking in, man. Thanks for checking in. We appreciate it, yo.
Yeah, man. Big up the whole crew and, you know. Yo. Big up Speedy, the band sound from Bronx and the whole of the Bronx sound them. Yeah, big up the Bronx sound them, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Speedy, because I'm the bad sound of Bronx and thing, you know.
Jeez, all right. Enough respect. All right, thanks for checking in, bro.
All right, enough respect, my G.
All right.
Well.
Warr, who do you think have this one?
Boy.
I know you're about to say Spiegel. I'm not even asking you no question.
No, Spiegel, my dude. Shout out to Spiegel still because I've listened to a couple audios. He did win a couple clashes that I listened to. But I've never heard Hot Lead though, bro. So
that's the thing. Sometimes the element
and if
of
you telling me that this man got some vibes with the MC and then I don't know,
bro. Yo, the counteraction talk that he have is dip. Bro, yo, if I play like 7 voice notes, you would be dead over there laughing, bro.
He humble. I can see that he humble. He chilling.
Yeah, you know what I think he doing? I think he playing the, you know, it's all about the crowd and whatever happened, you know. I could only play what I have.
Now, you got to remember, he old school, so you going to have a couple of tricks up his sleeve.
Right.
There, you know?
I could only play what I have, and then when you fall into the dice, he going to beat you with shoes like, pops, hold that. Yeah, so...
I don't know, man. Watch. See what happens, though, man.
I think, you know how they say old people play possum? You know what I mean? Like, you play like, yeah. I have a feeling it's something
You're going to see, though, man. But if you tell me, if you got the MC game, that's why I say, if you're a great MC, man, like your music, it doesn't really matter. If you know how to deliver the tune, no matter what kind of tune it is, and you know how to deliver it, it can happen. It can happen.
Oh, Ross. Yo, big up the Frisco kid voicing right now.
Yo, Michael, what the fuck is this? My dude is from the shit from Guyana, bro. What the fuck?
Bro. Oh, Demerara up? Oh, you're about to get fucked up.
Son, I just took a shot of this.
Yeah, you're about to get fucked up. I just see what you said is Demerara rum?
Yeah, son. 86 proof.
Yeah, you're about to get fucked up.
I'm not fucking with this shit, kid. Hell no.
You know what you should do? Pour some of that in the counter and light a match, bro. You're about to get fucked up. You know what? Drink that at 9 o'clock so we could be done at 9:10. Don't even fuck with it now, bro. You're about to get done.
I don't know. But Jogger, you got one of these inside the cabinet, bro?
Bro, is that shit? And nigga, drink some water. Drink some water right now. I already know what it is. I could tell you what it is, bro. You see that Sunset and Cruisin' Rum 150 proof? Yo, if you ever want to get rid of a cold, you see Cruisin' Rum 150 proof.
Yeah, that's a killer right there. That's a killer.
Nigga, that will beat that. What was it? What's the Jamaican white one? What's that? What, the Ray Nephew?
Ray Nephew.
Cannot fuck with Cruisin' Rum 150 proof, bro.
Woo!
But yeah, man.
Got me sweating.
But yeah, I heard there was a clash. People, the pay-per-view is out. We posted it in the chat. If you guys want to purchase the pay-per-view for this clash, it's Hot Lead versus Black Belt. We got the rules for it. The rules are gonna be let me see if I can read out some of the rules real quick. Shout out to the promoters. One thing I like with these promoters, big up to Global Sound Crew. You know they always got the big trophies, and they're sponsoring the trophy for Dub Combat.
Okay.
So,
shout out to them.
So we're gonna have a huge trophy for Dub Combat.
Yes, not one of these. You don't even want.
No, not one of those. I did flash it real quick so people ain't see. Just real quick. Just an adjusted flyer, but locked and loaded returns. I gotta fix it up. But you know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. Quick flash. Fall 2025. Look out for locked and loaded returns. We got some sounds already.
I gotta see that logo too. Shit.
Yes. Send me the logo so I can send out the official first flyers and the second flyers for Locked and Loaded. Return Sundays, people. So Team Torment is gonna be on Tuesdays and Sundays.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think
after church.
And we got another day of the week that we're gonna be forward, and we just gotta make sure everything is sorted out, right? I know you gotta sort that situation out with the other day of the week.
Yeah.
You gotta link and sort that out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So all your sound system related stuff, man, we're gonna have it popping off.
So Sunday's gonna be a little vibesy coming up soon.
Vibesy, bro. Vibesy. You know what I mean? Y'all know the locked and loaded vibes. Y'all know the 5-minute round. Y'all know the 10. Y'all know the 7-minute round. Y'all know the truth for truth vibes. Yeah. You know what I mean? So no need to act shy and different. Again, shout out to both of the sounds that's going to be on this clash over the weekend. It's all about Hot Lead versus Black Belt. You heard from both of the sounds. The man said, yo, I'm just going to play what I have. I think he playing possum, though. That's that bullshit. I think he playing possum.
What sound system stringing up?
Venom.
Okay, Y2K.
You know what I mean? So you know what it is. It's the place to be this weekend, 1790 Utica Avenue. It's called Three Kings. Make sure y'all link that up. Shout out to all my Brooklyn peeps. Make sure y'all forward for that. I want to make sure I read out the rounds. I don't know if the promoter is going to let me read out what the rounds are, what the rules are.
Why not?
I want to make sure. Promoter, let me know if it's okay to read out the rules, or you want to wait till the night of. Because I know some promoters want to wait till the night of to read out the rules.
Why is that, though? Is there a reason behind that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I just want to wait and see if they're gonna let me read them out. Shout out to Top.
If you heard the rounds before the dance, would you decide if you're going or not, depending on the rounds?
Regardless of what they are, I'm still going. You know what I mean? But
well, you have to go.
Shout out to Top Dog. Shout out to what was the other sound that was on there? Shout out to Unruly Stumpy, and shout out to Get Her Rough. Nice audio. Get Her Rough still got dead though. They got dead wicked in Bermuda. I hear they sent a little 1-2 threat.
To who?
To me, of course. All the songs, to the tree songs.
You been getting called out a lot lately, Viper. What's going on, man?
These niggas act like I'm going there playing jingles, son. I don't even understand.
Viper forward down to North Carolina and slapped up a couple of niggas, yo.
Nigga, they don't even, and that was what, a year ago?
Yeah.
What do you think? I ain't voiced no songs since then? Niggas need to relax, bro.
Be careful, bro. Viper a little silent killer over there.
Bro, I don't think they even understand what's in this double.
Yeah,
but it's all right. It's good. Let them stay there. Let them stay there and understand what happened in the day. They said I could read the rules.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm going to read the rules, right? So this is the rules for the Hot Lead versus Black Belt War this Saturday in Brooklyn. If you guys are not going to be able to make it, shout out to the people in the UK, in Bermuda, in Trinidad, in Jamaica, in the West Indies, UK, wherever you at, UK, Europe. Make sure you purchase it. It's pinned. For those of you on Facebook, it's pinned in the chat. It's going to stay pinned after we get off. For the YouTube people, I'm going to pin it right afterwards. Or maybe in a few. The rules are, the first round is an intro round, no voting.
How long?
10 minutes. Right? So it's one of those, Make sure everything playing right. Play some tunes, maybe one or two songs. Get a little vibe. The second round is a 20-minute round.
Thank you.
They're gonna vote that round. Sorry, the first round. Sorry, is a 20-minute round. They're gonna vote.
First round is 20 minutes. So for the actual, just call it intro round. Then.
Yeah, the intro round is just an intro round.
Intro round. So first round is 20 minutes.
Right. The second round is 20 minutes as well. And they're voting that round. The third round is a 15-minute round.
Okay.
And they're voting that round. If a sound wins all 3 rounds, it's a lock-off.
3. So this is, let's get this correct.
If a sound wins all 3 rounds, there's no reason to go to tune for tune.
That, well, I guess that's a fact.
Okay.
So what happens if it's
2-1?
No, what happens if a sounds, I mean, he wins 2, then is it just 3 rounds? Is it 3 straight? Is it any 3?
It's only 3 rounds because it's an intro and 3 rounds.
So it's only 3 rounds in the clash?
Yeah, it's an intro and 3 rounds.
Oh, this is rapid burst.
Remember, the intro is a 10-minute round. They're not voting that. So if a sound wins 3 rounds, there's no reason to go to tune for tune. It's a lock-off.
Got you.
If they go to tune for tune, it's going to be 11 songs.
Are they voting a tune for tune song by song, or?
That they didn't tell me. That they didn't put here. I don't know if they're voting 11 songs. Now, you know me. Big up to all the promoters that I talk to. You know I always like to dissect rules, right? Here's my only problem with the rules. And I always dissect. Do you see the problem in these rules as somebody listening to the clash, as somebody hearing the rules for the first time? Do you see the problems in this clash, in these rules?
I don't have an issue with the. I think there needs to be another round. I would have put another 15 on there.
I would make the first round. Here's what I would do.
Do a 5 on that.
Yeah, I would throw a 5 on the first round and make it a voting round. And
nah.
Take off.
I ain't gonna vote with the voting though.
Nah, here's what it is. Here's what it is. I would have did first round, 15 minutes, vote. Second round, 15 minutes, vote. Third round, 15 minutes, vote. Fourth round, 15 minutes, vote. 3 rounds, win.
I like
Done.
that. I like
Done.
that. I like that.
If it's 2-2, we go to tune
I like
for
that.
tune. If it's 2-2, we go to tune for tune.
I like that. That's what I'm saying. I think it needs to be an extra round on there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. Because here's my thing. If one sound wins 2 rounds, let's say Black Belt wins 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Hot Lead wins 1 round. They go to tune for tune. Suppose Hot Lead wins tune for tune.
But all the sound need to be if either sound wins a round, we going to tune for tune regardless.
Right. So let's say Hot Lead now wins. Let's say Black Belt wins two rounds, right? And Black Belt wins 1 round, and they go for tune, right? Remember, Black Belt has 2, Hot Lead has 1, and they go to tune for tune. And Black Belt, and Hot Lead wins tune for tune.
So just say, okay, check this out. Just say, okay, Black Belt out the gate round. They won the first round.
The first 2 rounds.
Hot Lead wins the second round.
No, let's say they win the first 2 rounds.
No. Hold on. I'm trying to figure this out because if you got one sound that wins the first round and another sound that wins the second round, do we need a third or are we going straight to tune for tune?
They're going to play the third. I don't even know the point
But
of
why?
playing the third.
What's the sense of playing the third?
Right. There's no reason to play the third. Let's go to tune for tune.
Yeah,
because we know tune for tune is going to decide the dance. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know how these places be locking down early, so it's like, yo, just go straight to tune for tune and just, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But it could have made it 15 all across the board. That would have been vibes. I like clash like a rapid. I call it like a rapid burst clash, man. Like 15 to 20. That's cool. The half hour, yeah, whatever.
Right. Like again, I think the clash should have been 15 minutes first round, 15 minutes second round, 15 minutes third round, 15 minutes fourth round. If it's 2-2, if it's 2-all, you go to tune for tune. Rapid burst. The people decide who win. There's no voting each song. Rapid
Yeah.
verse, the people
Rapid
decide.
verse, yeah.
The
I don't
people
like
decide
that.
who win the tune for tune.
If you're gonna vote every song in tune for tune, man, you gotta cut that down to like 6 or 7 or 7, like 7 or something.
Yeah, 11 is a lot.
11? Nah.
Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? So
Rapid
again,
verse.
that's my personal opinion. But
Yeah.
these rules were set in effect way before. Like we said, this clash has been a long way in the making.
Yeah.
And they set, before we started kind of governing what rules and clashes should kind of look like to actually make sense for patrons and talking about that, they already had these rules set in stones and had agreed to it a long time.
But like we always say, yo, once the sounds agree to it, who was us to complain about it?
Yeah, but again, as fans, right? We don't want to feel like, because again, what's like you said, if Black Belt wins the first and Hot Lead wins the second, why the fuck there's even a third?
Why are we doing a third? This is just straight tune for tune.
Let's go to tune for tune, because that's what's going to decide the dance. Because that's what's going to decide the dance.
Yeah.
Fuck that
Because
round.
even if you go third round and somebody wins the round, who gives a shit? You're going to
Yeah,
tune
who
for
gives a
tune
shit about
anyway.
that? That round now means 0. It means nothing.
Well, now I can put more pressure on the sounds to actually lock them nigga off.
That it don't mean shit because you can't lock them off because you go into tune for tune once you win one round.
Nah, if you win 3 rounds, you win
Bro,
all.
Let me tell you something. If I know that these are the kind of rules, I'm putting a whole round of fucking custom so I could win that round. And let's go to tune for tune. Clashes, y'all make clash harder than it need to be, yo.
Yeah, cause like, you know, if it sounds like Hot Lad, he got a heavy box over there in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You notice how he play it easy.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna play what I have. You know, I'm good friends with Rankin Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm fucking slick. You think he's slick? He think
Yeah,
he's slick.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you probably like, let me just step out and win a 1 round and sit back and wait for the tune for tune.
Sit back and chill.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Somebody tune for tune want to slap the shit out of a nigga.
Bro, that's what I would do.
But they look like now it look like Spiegel. I think Spiegel going for the lock off, man.
Spiegel ain't locking off nobody. Bro, the man is gonna just I have a feeling.
Like the man said, it depends on the fans. They gotta vote. They gotta vote.
I think that first round might be even more critical now, the intro round, because if you bun out certain songs and weaken up.
I think the intro round was just too long. That should be a 5-minute round.
A 5 minute just to make sure everything playing, right?
In 5 minutes, you know everything is working good over here, man. Fuck that.
And add on that to a next. I don't know, man. Oh shit! I don't know what happened to Warr Boss. FT said, let me see FT's comment. Oh, you here? Oh shit! What happened?
Oh, that's good.
FT said if they insist 3 rounds, a point system is needed with carryover points. I get it, man, but bro, again, I think that the way that the current setup is kind of crazy. But again, the rules were already settled. FT, I know you got a big clash forward, and we can't really talk about it because the promoter ain't sent us no change yet. And Cash App rules the world right now. So shout out to everybody with the Cash App and the Zelle. You know what I mean? People, the pay-per-view is up in the chat. Make sure y'all link up the pay-per-view for this weekend's popping off. Again, this weekend it's all about no respect, disrespect. It's Hot Lead versus Black Belt. Shout out to my Team Torment family. Shout out to Venom Y2K. Force Ripe is going to be in the building. I don't think they want me to announce who one of the special early warm guests is. I'm not going to do that yet. But again, we got people flying in from overseas for this one, so it's going to be nice. Summer Sound System Series Under the Bridge. If you guys are out there this summer, Coney Island, Rockaway Beach. It started Sunday that just passed. Sunday was a rainy day, Jaga. It was crazy. Shout out to everybody that was on that Jaja Foundation boat ride. There's so much going on Sunday. The next one is popping off on July 20th. I'm going to make sure that we're out there to make sure we try to catch some of that on video as well. Even if we're not streaming the entire event, I want to catch like a couple of little 20-minute videos here and there of that one. Under the Bridge. Make sure you check that out. Shout out to Chanta, the Timeless Sound, Small Axe, and all the other sounds that pass out there at that one. Each and every Thursday. Matter of fact, I think tomorrow is a great day for us to forward to this one. Jaga, let me know what you're doing tomorrow, bro. It's Juneteenth. I think it's a good day to forward out the Drink Up Thursdays. I'm definitely going to be over there tomorrow night. Thursday night, sorry. So, Jaga, let me know if you're down the road to this one. It's $1 wings and, yo, people free. You know what I mean? Those open at 7. Drink Up Thursdays. Jaga and Viper, we're going to be in the building. War Room is still in North Carolina. He not
What's going on? Free drink?
Now, me and Jaga go into this one tomorrow, on Thursday.
Oh, it's tomorrow?
Yeah, Thursday.
They got dollar wings over there, right?
It's Juneteenth. Dollar wings on Juneteenth?
Shit.
Bro, chicken. You know black people and chicken on Juneteenth.
What's up with the dollar seafood, man? No dollar seafood?
Yeah, you must want that business to go broke. Dollar seafood. All right, so make sure y'all check that out. Of course, FT, I got to get the new flyer for Royal Rumble. I don't have it in here. Make sure you send that to my email. I'm not going to even post on it. You think of Chat-ins, of course, that's streamed by Team Torment, so make sure y'all link that up. October 11th, we're going to make sure we try to get the pay-per-view for that pretty soon. It's Code Red versus Young Gun Sounds, and we're going to try to have both of the sounds, kind of start checking in a little early on this one. This is promoter versus promoter, right? This is Global Sounds Group versus Caden the Dub Master. And for this one, dub plates already started cutting for the promoters are
So
cutting.
who was who? Global Sounds is defending who?
Global Sounds is for Code Red.
Okay.
And Caden the Dub Master is for Young Guns.
Okay.
And
That's
there's
what's up.
already dub plates cut for this one. Like I've already heard like a Christopher Martin dub plate.
Oh, shit.
Like the promoters dissing the other promoters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a little vibes on this one.
So is there really a YGS versus Code Red, or is it really like?
Yo, it's like Global is bringing Code Red and that vibes, and Caden is bringing Young Guns and their vibe, but they're also bringing the little promoter vibes with it too. So what we're gonna do is probably like one of the weeks we're gonna play like dub plates for each of the promoters. Kinda, you know what I mean? To kind of pump up
that's what's
thing.
up.
Yeah, I like that. Something a little different. So October 11th, make sure you check that out. It's all about you think of Chat-ins. It's all about the promoter. It's the promoter clash edition. So make sure y'all check that out.
Yeah, promoters. Yeah.
Wagwan, son.
Woo!
Yo,
those customs gonna be nice, boy.
Yo, Global. If you need some help cutting dubs, son, link me, son.
You mind your business, bro. What you doing, bro? Mind your business.
Oh yeah, mind my business. Yo, matter of fact, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Mind your business. They got nothing to do with you.
Yo, I'm just here to play it.
That's it, man.
Facts. Yeah. Yo, FT, the Queen's Clash, bro. Send me tell the promoter link me on the Queen's Clash, bro. Tell him send a little change our way. You know what I mean? Cash App makes everybody happy. Makes the flyers go around. You know what I mean? Flyers can't read without Cash App. 20-matic Sound Clash New England versus the Bronx. Shout out to everybody from New York. Listen, my New Yorkers, I want you to come out and represent because, I know for sure Black Emperor is bringing those folks from Connecticut. I'm not fucking around. Yo, they're bringing the people from Connecticut because I heard the Connecticut crowd is a little biased and rowdy.
Whoa.
I'm just saying, based on last weekend, I'm hearing that they're a little biased and rowdy. So New York, I need y'all to roll out up in the Bronx for Tribe Star for this one. It's the Bronx versus New England. You know what I mean? So we rolling down to Brooklyn, 1790 Utica Avenue. It's New England versus the Bronx for this one, October 25th. Global Sound Group. And of course, it's streamed by Team Torment. So make sure y'all check that one out. This is the last week for this one. November 1st, Doomsday Sound Clash, Brimstone, Majestic Vibes, and X-Loaded up in Toronto, Canada. Canada is forwarding some new vibes again, man. That's what it is. New World Order.
Murder.
King Klepto, fresh off of a defeat. Would you say it's a defeat? You think it was it? I know you can't say it because never mind. Say
bro,
no.
like I said, bro, I call it an even dance. That's all I gotta say.
Boom, boom, boom.
Even dance.
King Klepto versus King Animosity goes down August 23rd. Yo, after next week, this is our last show. We're doing once a month after this, bro.
Whew. Thank you.
Once a month. Vacation starts. It's
yes,
summer.
sir.
Summer.
It's hot.
So let me know what day in July we doing it.
Nigga, you let me know. Because up to me, you ain't gonna get no call.
Yeah, facts. You know what? Here's what we're gonna do. Let's look at the fucking calendar right now. Let's do something that's proper for everybody.
But why they got any classes going on in July? What's going on in July?
Bro, ain't nothing. Bro, man whining on gal in July, bro.
I mean, we can do some shows about that.
Yeah, well, here's what's popping, bro. July. Oh, I'm getting a call from. This looks like a Connecticut number.
Uh-oh.
Caller, you live.
Bless up, Team Torment.
Yes, who's this?
DJ Forsyth calling in from Hartford, Connecticut.
Forsyth from Hartford, Connecticut. What's good, bro?
Bless up.
Yeah, I know you're gonna be doing some early warm in the Clash over the weekend, man.
Something like that. Something like, but we know that host the Clash to stuff.
Oh, you're hosting. You're hosting as well.
Yeah, we are host the Clash with Hot Lead and Black Belt. You know what I mean? They sat there forward in.
Alright,
so,
nice.
You know, global sound and make moves. So, we are look out for this. The way it's going to turn out to this weekend. You get what I'm saying?
Bro, like, do you feel a vibe? Like, I feel like there's a certain vibe with this clash that you don't get with all them other clashes, bro. Like, there's something about this that's kind of bubbling. What do you think that something is, man?
All right, so my take on that is all the people that really anticipate the new generation of clash sound. It's like the people are really used to, all those big name sounds and stuff. So right now, the people, they're anticipating new generation of clash sounds. So that's why it's going to be fun.
Uh-huh.
You get what I'm saying? And to be honest, I think it's fun to know that other sounds are out there and they need to get a chance. Like, there are a lot of sounds out there who want a chance, but the platform is not really there.
Right.
So big respect to Team Torment who, my respect to Ronaldo and, Oscar Tunan and respect to Global Sound, to acknowledge all these other sounds that give them a chance to the platform.
Facts. Listen, we always say that, there's so many good sounds out there that never get a chance to get featured. You know what I mean? And that's what we talk about. We want to make sure that these sounds start to get featured. These songs get that notoriety. Because again, some man just cutting dub plates and having a proper sound and don't ever get, the platform to feature those sounds. So I'm glad that people like Paradox and Global Sound, the Global Sound group is trying to put some of these clashes together to feature some of these sounds. You know what I mean? So it's definitely a good look. And any way that we can help to push the movement forward, as opposed, like, again, and I'm not gonna hide and talk, bro. I'm tired of seeing the same 4 or 5 songs on the flyers, bro.
Same blood clot sound.
I'm tired of it. Tired.
There's so much sounds out there, like so much other sounds that got the potential and got the talent, but they just don't get the platform.
Exactly, bro. I was so happy when they put together that King AP versus Destiny. Yo, that I was happy to see that. You know what I mean? And yeah, and I'm happy to see this clash. You know,
that was a vibe, man.
Yes,
like,
yes, and I'm happy to see the other clashes that's in the making right now for the Global Sound Group. I see they got a lot of things popping off, man. So I know you
was he in the class last weekend?
August, they got something going on in Jamaica.
Okay.
You know, on the 5th of September, they got something in Hartford.
Okay.
You know, in Canada, you know, I'm not supposed to say anything, but you know, we got the rematch with the Super Fresh and Fargo in Canada.
Yes.
So
yes, we know Super Fresh and Fargo is doing their rematch up in Canada. Big up to Caden on that one. Big up to everybody on that. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, I mean, it's, again, big up to the Global Sound Group, man, that's actually featuring some of the songs. Like, I really was impressed. But the first time I heard of the actual group, and I said, yo, I like what these guys are doing when they actually put together, what was the name of the clash? I remember Kingpin was hosting it. It was, what was the name of the clash, bro? I know Paradox is gonna be like, yo, it was Time Code versus
Time Code and what's the name? Yeah. The one that they did in New York.
Yes.
The one they did in New York. Right?
Yeah. It was that one, man. It was that one.
Right.
Polo versus Time Code.
Polo and Time Code. Yeah.
Right. That was the first one that kind of got my attention, and I was like, yo, you know what? I kind of like the idea of them featuring these sounds that you don't get to see on these clashes all the time, man. So again, matter of fact, when we gonna see Force Ripe on the battlefield, bro?
Was he in the class? Was he in the class last weekend?
To be honest, I'm never going to body, but in a life you have to know to pick your battles, you know what I mean? No matter how you feel, you have to be wise. You can't do something nice and not be wise. You have to wise tonight, you know what I mean?
Scene. Yo, were you in a clash up in Connecticut this weekend?
I don't hear that.
Did you get to go to the clash up in Connecticut this weekend?
No, actually I was booked. I was booked for an event, so by the time my event finished, and I was too tired because I had to, pack up equipment and all of that. So
by the
time I finished, it never really make no sense really make it to the clash. You know what I mean?
Scene. But let for people that haven't been in a Paradox event, man, let them know what to expect on Saturday, man, when they forward in the building.
Well, all I can tell you people, like, this clash is gonna be not just musical, it's gonna be entertaining because this is two sound. I mean that they have this rival going on from in the group. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun. Like it's gonna be one of them clash you don't know what to expect musically. So you know what I mean? And then it's gonna be entertaining based on the two characteristics that in this clash it's gonna be entertaining.
I feel so too, bro.
And that's what's missing from the clash them now. Some of them just too, because it's like we're so used to the rest of sound them, so it's like we know where them are pretty other than cutting some of the new songs from some different rhythm or do some remix dubs or whatever. It's like with this clash now you don't know what to expect. Because basically the next sound is like more of a underdog, but it's like one of them sound away. You don't know what to expect from him. You know what I mean? So most people know about Black Belt, but not most people know everything about athletes. So.
Right. And I think that element of surprise is going to work for him as well. You know what I mean?
Right. And if you're an elder person, because I can't say elder because, in one of my age group.
He's an elder to you. Yeah.
Yeah, he's an elder. But at the end of the day, it's gonna be entertaining.
Facts. Yo, man. Y'all got physical tickets out there? Because I ain't hear nobody talking about physical tickets for this. Hopefully you ain't dropped no tickets and somebody went in your bag and thief them or nothing like that. But y'all got like physical tickets for this event?
In all honesty, I cannot answer that question because I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you do physical tickets because I never really get down to that part.
Okay.
So I don't want to say yes, there's physical tickets when there is none, or I don't want to say no when there is tickets because I haven't got down to that part with the team.
All right.
But hopefully, I think they should have physical tickets. Yeah. They should start sending some tickets now. That will be the fun part of it.
I see somebody saying there's all digital. All the tickets are digital for it. So, all right. So, people, Paradox, make sure you put in the link in the chat for the digital tickets. People, it's all about this Saturday. This Saturday. We've been talking about this one for a while. No Respect, Disrespect. Hot Lead versus Black Belt Sound. It's been a one in the making for a little bit. Tickets are online right now. Make sure you link them up. We're going to have that link in the chat. Yo, Force Right. Yo, nice hosting on the nice little early warm vibe on the Destiny versus King AP Clash, man. I meant to tell you that, man. I like the little,
much respect.
Early juggling vibes, man. Real nice.
Much respect.
Yeah, big up who you want to big up because, we got to continue on with the show.
All right, that's why I just want to big up the world. And before the evil leave, so, we never mentioned about the Code Red and the Young Guns clash.
Yeah.
So, Kane in our family, but he must get kicked. Can't take side.
Yeah, we gonna talk about that in a second because I see so much is bubbling with that one, but we're gonna talk about that one in a second. Big up to Kaden, big up to Global. Warr Boss tell me to step out of it and don't pick a winner. Let the two of y'all fight it out. And we gonna see what happens. You know what I mean? Man. Voicing and thing happening. Right? I like it. All right. Force Right.
Much respect.
Yo, much respect for checking in, man.
Bless
Appreciate
up.
it. See you on Saturday, bro.
That is it, man. Bless up, G.
Yo, respect. All right, people, that was Force Right. He's one of the hosts for this Saturday. Yo, you see, Warboss, you see what I mean when I tell you the vibes on this?
Yeah, man. It's not like the host got vibes. Everybody with the vibes, man. This is how Clash is supposed to be, bro.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Friendly fire, man. We just having fun, man. Just having fun.
Come on, man. People, August 23rd. We was talking about August 23rd. All roads lead to Atlanta. I told you guys that we got 2 more shows for this summer. And after this clash, we're only talking about 2 more clashes, really, for the most part, forward into the fall. Because when the fall starts, Team Torment is going in a whole different route and taking that next step.
Oh,
All right. Sorry, sir. Sorry. All right. Okay. Starting in the fall.
We're moving along.
Yep, don't say nothing. August 23rd. Make sure you'll look out for this one. Atlanta, All Roads lead to Atlanta. And I saw a flyer earlier. They're looking for like 4 sounds for some juggling for something else. I know Melo's going to probably share that with us at another time.
He always got to vibe the day before.
They're trying to do it the day before, right?
Yeah, so I'm out there from the Friday, Saturday, the whole team rolling.
But I'm gonna see what I could do if I could fly down like the Friday night, because the weekend before that I'm in Delaware for their carnival. So bro.
I might.
It's just a flight, bro. Yo, forward to Delaware, bro.
I might forward up there, bro.
Bro, I'm DJing for 5 parties. Forward, like Thursday, Friday, 2 on Saturday, 1 on Sunday.
I'll probably be up there the Friday and the Saturday, not the Thursday.
All right, it is what it is. Whatever
Friday
it is, bro.
Friday to Saturday.
Yeah, so the 16th, that weekend, 16, 17, like that whole weekend.
Okay.
Vibes, Camouflage. Shout out to DJ Avalanche that's flying in from the Virgin Islands. He's forwarding for that. You know, Avalanche got some big sounds.
Shout out to Abby.
Yeah.
That nigga don't live in no Virgin Islands.
Nah, yo, stop, son. Man, I live in St. Thomas, son. Stop it. St. Thomas by way of Georgia. Yeah. Whatever. Fuck y'all, man.
Whatever. Yeah. Shout out to Abby still, man. Abby been keeping it on the low. I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah. Shout out to Abby. But that weekend before this clash right here, we in Delaware, bro. Delaware. Delaware's up.
I might pass through with that, man. Now I just got a new link over there in PA, so yeah.
And PA is a short drive, bro. It's a short
drive. That's what I'm saying. So I'm gonna be in the area. I could just whoops.
I mean, let me know. You know, I got the hotel link, so I'm gonna sort out a couple. If
I'm gonna let you know. All
right, yeah. Let me know. Like probably end of next week, kind of thing. If
I got you.
So I can let my hotel link know what the deal is.
I got you.
All right. Again, I'm there from the Thursday. You ain't got to forward the Thursday. You can forward the Saturday.
Nah, it's gonna be a Friday, Saturday vibe.
But forward the Friday, because again, I'm partying. I got DJ the Friday, 2 on the Saturday.
Yeah.
Of course, the carnival itself, the after carnival, and all
shit. I gotta go exercise right now, bro.
And this is what I mean about class season, bro. Class season for me.
Bro, that niggas. Me and Matty are rolling from the parkway, bro.
Brother. Bro. We have some things to lend you that weekend, bro.
No.
All right. So let's forward. Let's the weekend right after Delaware Carnival, we're heading back to Atlanta, right? Right down the block, like 1 state down, 2 state down, right? We're heading right down to Atlanta. It's all about the New World Order sound clash. As you guys know, King Klepto versus Animosity. Animosity is accusing King Klepto of sandbagging and not really playing a bunch of the tunes because they're probably saving it for them. You know what I mean? And you know, just like the other clash was an anticipated one for a couple of years, this one has been anticipated throughout COVID. We was hyping this one up all throughout COVID. If you guys listen to Team Torment, we've been hyping this one all throughout COVID. Right?
Somebody was ducking though.
Somebody was ducking. I don't know who was ducking. Maybe Klepto was ducking. You know what I mean? But somebody was definitely ducking.
Made a couple of calls, you know.
But it's Animosity versus King Klepto.
But this clash is gonna be a nice clash. It's gonna be a vibe.
Shout out to RDDM Media. Shout out to Double Electric. Shout out to Mellow Fam first. They're making it happen. August 23rd down in Atlanta. Make sure y'all check that out. Yo, Mellow, I'm gonna make sure Mellow have some. Like, if y'all want
back at the base. Back at the base.
It's at the base.
If
y'all want tickets to purchase to come to the event, they got new digital tickets. Fuck them physical tickets that y'all stole. We got some actual new physical tickets for this event. So make sure y'all get the info to get those tickets. Right?
They better go digital. Niggas is snatching physical tickets now.
Facts.
They snatching the bag now, so you gotta be careful, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? My November is fucked up, but I really want to go to I want to go to like Texas in early December. We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah, because you know.
Yeah, I want to go to Texas in early December.
Bro.
My November's fucked up. November 8th, I'm in Bermuda.
Yeah.
The following week, I think I'm in Jamaica. 20-something, I'm back here in New York.
Damn, son, yo, can you lend out some bookings to some of these dudes, bro?
No, fuck them, son. Fuck them. Listen, we got to juggle, bro. November 1st, it's all about Kaya's dance. Listen to me. November.
Yo, bro, anytime y'all see Viper on a flyer in the class, I guarantee you the building is packed, bro.
Yo,
packed.
Bro.
With gal too.
Listen, they could keep all that tough chat.
And that's like we trying to show y'all niggas, if y'all don't get out and be outside, nobody don't know you. When
I guarantee you they're gonna be at least 30 gym girls there.
What? The whole fitness doing
Fit bodies.
Go ahead, Viper.
They ain't cheering for none of y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know that from now.
Yeah, they all cheering for Dynamite, nigga. Ain't nobody else.
But August 23rd, people, make sure y'all get them tickets early. Mellow Fam first. Big up yourself. And right after August, you know what I mean? There's gonna be a clash. I think they ain't give us no money yet, but Queens, we waiting for that flyer. Big up for yourself. We ain't gonna talk about it too much.
FT, you got it. Stop playing, FT.
Yeah, FT, link the promoter. Let them know if they want that proper promotion. Link up. Who Run Gaza? Camouflage versus Stonewall. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all link this up. It's another one of them Bronx affairs. You know what I mean? Shout out to
this dance still going now?
Huh?
Nothing.
Bro, don't tell me that, bro.
You know, certain individuals on this flyer.
Oh, do I need to take this down? Oh, you mean the Oh, well, pending court cases.
Might have a court date over there. I don't know.
Pending the court dates.
Yeah,
but Saturday, October 18th, Camouflage versus Stonewall, who are in Gaza, 4638 White Plains Road. Huh?
Nah, just.
Where's the Coconut Grove?
Huh?
Never mind. Camouflage versus Stonewall, the returning champion. Tickets is $50 right now. Make sure y'all link them up. Shout out to Sean Piper. Even though I'm going to kill your sound down in Bermuda, man, I'm going to make sure I forward to this clash. It's going to be nice. Camouflage versus Stonewall, the returning champion. It's all
the big bot, Stonewall.
Warr is in the 8. And if you guys were in the one with Animosity last year, you know this was a vibe.
Woo!
This one is going to be a vibe as well. So make sure you link that up. Speaking of vibes, I said this when this flyer forwarded out, and this is going to be probably the biggest clash, probably the most talked about clash for 2025.
No early warm, no hosts.
This is going to be.
Does that mean no rules?
This is going to be probably, if this will be, if not. This without a doubt is going to be one of the top 2 or 3 clashes for 2025, if not top 1. Because this is LP International, who did not clash last year. The last time you saw LP on a clash battlefield was against Bass Odyssey. Yes. Name me the last time you saw LP on a clash battle.
Oh, so the vibes with Fergo, that was no clash.
Well, yeah, but that LP walked over them, bro. Yeah, I'm talking about something relatively competitive, bro.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Cause again, LP didn't really turn on a gear in that Fergal verse. I still don't believe.
Yeah, that's the clash. I always talk about that clash because I said your LP rubbed out a lot of sounds, the box,
bro.
In one round.
Half of these LP rubbed out 90% of these fucking sounds who have quote unquote foundation songs. He rubbed them motherfuckers out in that first round. Y'all would have been in there playing the best of Terra Fabulous, bro.
I was like, wow.
Stop it.
Y'all want to call LP name? Have a seat. Have a seat.
Right. So I don't think we saw LP box really tested in that clash. Stereo 5 is going to test LP's box because not only can he play some of the old tunes them, he can play the new tune them as well. You know what I mean? So that's what makes this clash to me super interesting, right? I think this is going to definitely be one of the top 2, if not top 3 clashes in New York, right?
What is it, old school versus new school?
They're going to decide a winner in this clash. There's not going to be no leave it up to the fans. There's going to be a winner decided in this one.
Oh, Coach, did we just go and whole dance and at the end?
Yes.
One vote?
They're going to decide a winner. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Again, another thing that makes this dance super interesting, again, is that this is like a Bronx versus Brooklyn kind of vibe as well. Right? And what makes it even more interesting is none of these sounds are on their home turf. This is in Queens. So you can't say, oh, if Stereo 5 lose, they can't say, oh, it was in Brooklyn, that's why we lose. If LP lose, they can't say, oh, it's because it was in the Bronx we lose. It's on neutral ground, which is in Queens.
Hey, but you know, Brooklyn is 10 minutes from Queens.
Yeah, Queens. Yeah, Bronx got to take a toll. But then again, it depends. Because if you jump on the Thog's neck and head over to Queens, you right there, bro.
I mean, so BK gonna be in the Brooklyn. A lot of Brooklyn niggas move to Queens anyway.
Yeah, but if you live all the way out in West Flatbush, you know, it might take you a minute.
Yeah.
To get there. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all check this one out. It's all Atomic Warr. If you guys know Kaya, please make sure you support Kaya because she does this every year. You know what I mean? And she makes sure, if you guys notice what Kaya's been doing, every year she steps it up a little bit. Right? She steps it up a little bit. She gives you guys some of the clashes you guys want to see, some of the clashes you guys have talked about. She actually puts it together and makes it happen. You know
$35 early bird.
You guys were saying Klepto was one of the sounds you wanted to see. Young Guns was one of the sounds you wanted to see. She made it happen. You know what I mean? You guys at a time when Little Shabba them was a thing, you guys were saying Little Shabba, Young Guns. She made it happen. Now, this was a clash that's been anticipated. These are if Stereo 5 is easily one of the top 6 sounds in New York City. Top 6. So she's putting on a clash with 2 of the top 6 sounds in New York City. There's no reason this dance should not be well attended. So shout out to Lady Kaya, Atomic Warr, November 1st. Those tickets are out there right now. We got to make sure some of these pay-per-views are out there as well soon. I'll make sure y'all link that up. Check that out. All right? No early warm, no host. Of course, streaming by Team Torment. Yo, you flying up for this, bro?
I'm in the building for that.
Listen. We need you to do some of what you normally do. We need you to do some early interviewing of people. You know what I mean?
Shit. You know, them Bronx niggas don't like me.
Yeah, well, you don't gotta interview them. Yo, bro, here's what I want you to do. I want you to interview girls only.
Huh?
I want you to interview girls only.
Females in the building, then, you know?
Yeah.
What's what?
I don't want you to interview no man, bro. Just interview girls only.
I'm gonna just bother some of the men then.
Bro, you understand what I'm saying? So yeah, we're gonna sort that out.
I'm in the building for that though.
The following week, like I said, that was November 1st. November 8th, the following week, we're down in Bermuda.
Yeah, we are. You're gonna be on the plane, my nigga.
So as soon as we get from New York, we heading down to Bermuda. You know what I mean? Dynamite Sounds, Ghetto Rough, Hollywood, Bullet Movements, down in Devonshire Rec. Again, ladies, you are free before 11:30. I like that. Shout out to
I know the lady's gonna be. Ponta say you gonna make sure
Yeah. Clash can't nice without gal.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, Clash can't nice without gal. Pay-per-view stream is gonna be up. Shout out to Andrew. It's all about Island Sound Clash Massacre down in Bermuda. It's going to be a nice vibe. Shout out to my Dynamite Sound team.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to all the other sounds on the bill as well. Get a Rough, Hollywood, Bullet Movement. Look forward for a nice show on that one, man. The Bad Skunt Cup Clash, November 22nd. But
the Bana crew. Strictly low main at this dance.
I'm gonna be at this one a little late because I got a bookings, but Team Torment is setting up for this. I got booking every weekend in this month, bro.
Booked up. You got letting out. You start letting out some bookings, Viper.
But
man.
yeah, we got other people that work with us. We got. You know what I mean? So Bad Skunt Cup. I can't miss this though. Soon as I'm done out there at 12 o'clock, I'm forwarding out to this one because formal. Them formal dressy thing. They finish at a certain time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I can't.
Who hosting? Betty Hype. Betty Hype hosting.
Yeah,
Uncle
bro,
Betty.
yeah,
Shout out to Uncle Betty, man.
Yo, bro, GT High Five. You can't have you can't have a Bad Skunt Cup Clash without. Bro, you had a band of them hosting this, bro.
Uncle Betty gonna be talking mad shit.
Bro, you understand what I'm saying? So, shout out to Warrior Choice. They're gonna be on the bill. Trinity Sound, Moonlight Sound. Moonlight Sound just lost to a clash. They just lost a clash.
In Canada.
Yeah, in Canada to
Taurus.
To Taurus. Yeah. Firefox, they're gonna be there. Outcast is gonna be there. So y'all make sure y'all forward for that. Much more as we get closer. You guys are gonna be hearing a lot more of the promotion here on Team Torment. Seeing a lot more of the videos, a lot more of the other stuff.
Yes.
For that, you know what I mean? So Bad Skunt Cup Clash, November 22nd. It's all brought to you by Global Group.
Cheers.
GT Hi-Fi and Caden the Dub Master. Shout out to Caden the Dub Master doing a lot of crazy things out there. So I like that vibes. Bad Sound, December 6th, hosted by Coach Rob Badman. Bro, I tell you, that shit is gonna fuck you up. You're gonna be done soon. You got about 7 more minutes left. IMI, King Bandit, Time Code, which I just mentioned earlier, GT Hi-Fi, and Israel Sound Movement. As we get closer, we're going to talk more about this. Yeah. Again, early warm is by Force Ripe International. Big up Force Ripe, who called in earlier. Exorcist, and of course, Paradox. Tickets are $30. I heard that women are free until 12 or something like that on this.
They need to put that on the flyer.
Yeah, I'll make sure they're sending it back again.
Put it on the flyer so the women that's watching the show, whatever, can see that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. I'm missing. You know which one I'm missing? I feel like I didn't talk about it yet. I did do this one. But yeah, so it is what it is, man. Kaya says she's gonna run in on that one. Me know how Kaya gonna clash Caden the Dub Master and But anyway, there was a clash in the Bronx. What I mean, not in the Bronx, in Connecticut. What you heard about it? Because I didn't hear. I only heard from what you said.
I just got a message in the inbox. When I woke up, I seen a message in the inbox saying that, one sound dropped out or left because his laptop wasn't working with the controller, kind of a thing. He had a DDJ. I don't know if it was an SRT 1000 or a DDJ 1000. Can't remember. But the drivers.
Hold on. Stop the presses. I just get Cash App just hit. Go ahead. You go talk about it. I'm gonna load the flyer. Cash App just hit.
Okay.
Cha-ching.
So one song, I think it was RPG.
Yeah.
They dropped out the class because he couldn't. It wasn't loading up. The drivers wasn't working. They uploaded the drivers, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Wasn't going down. And he actually asked the other sound, Magnum, I guess that's the Connecticut sound, the CT sound, to play on his controller. That nigga was like, nigga, not around here.
Get the fuck out of here. Play on what?
You ain't playing on my shit. So he just made an executive decision and decided not to play and just dropped out of the clash.
Oh, wow.
For the most part, I heard that Magnum won the clash.
Okay.
But according to certain people, they said Little Blue actually won the clash, but it's just the CT crowd and the biasness or whatever kind of a thing. And basically that was about it. But I'm just like, bias as in what? Did this sound roll out? They're in Connecticut. They got the Connecticut fans there or whatever. The sounds that was on the flyer. Yeah, I think people really got to understand, man. Fans do matter, yo. Like, it really matters. It's really hard for a sound to go into a man's front yard and you got to play extra great to win over their fans.
Bro, I've been hearing that about Lil Blue. Like, I feel like Lil Blue has been getting a fight recently.
Yeah,
I don't know what the politics. Again, I don't give a fuck about half of the politics that's happening in Clash. I just listen to what I like to listen to and just vibe.
He was cursing out the the Bronx people the last Clash.
Yo, if matter of fact, if y'all got a link with Lil Blue, link up Lil Blue, not let him call and explain. Because
But
I feel like
I got the vibes on why though.
Okay, tell me, talk to me, bro, because I don't know why he's getting.
But what I was thinking was the last Clash they had, he was saying he was tired of the shit from the Bronx people,
I
whatever,
heard
blah blah
something
blah.
like that too. Yeah.
Yeah, but for what he had hosted a Clash in the Bronx, I think, is what I heard. He hosted a Clash, and he kind of made the wrong decision on the Clash pertaining to the Antiguan people. And the Antiguan people didn't really like that.
So wait, so you mean to tell me since one Clash, bro, they've been biasing the bro like that?
That's why the man said he's tired of the shit, bro. He's just tired of the shit with the Antiguans in the Bronx. So what? That's what he said, not me. So don't put no.
Kaya said it was in Brooklyn.
You know what I'm saying? And that was the vibe. So I made a few phone calls. I got a few things on the inside, and they said like, "Yo, yeah, man, he did some vibes with the Antiguan Clash." I forgot what Clash it was, or whatever the case may be. And they said, "Okay, all right, we got you. And that's the situation right now, man. That's what I heard. You know what I mean? So don't quote me on it. That's what I heard.
Fuck Greece, bro.
Yeah, man. So you just got to go host another Antiguan Clash and win the class.
Bro.
Yeah, the Antiguans sit together, bro. And I think it was an actual, I don't want to say robbery kind of a thing. I think it was Cannabis that was clashing.
They said it was Fargo versus Cannabis.
That
was in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but I forgot how that dance went. They didn't like the decision.
Is that the one that Bobby was on too? Taurus? It was that one with Taurus and
I think it was a three. It was a.
No, I'm saying no. I'm talking about if Taurus Movements was also hosting and Bobby was like, "Yo, what you see?"
Cause that was the Clash. Yeah.
And then he said he see.
So Cannabis is a well favorite sound with the Antiguan people and the Bronx people, bro. Facts. And they don't mind. From what I heard, they don't mind losing, but they just want to be fair with it.
Facts.
They just want to be fair with it. And that one they thought wasn't fair because, the host was actually part of the team in a sense, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And yeah, that's how that went down. So that was the vibe with that. So, that vibe right there, brother.
Yo, I'm waiting for this flyer.
Shaq one of them dudes too. Nigga, wait till we see you. Wait till we see you clash. You ain't gonna like this one. Yeah, that was the vibe with that, man.
Yo, wait.
Yeah.
I need to log in and get this. Here it is. Ba-bang,
so that's the vibe with that.
Ba-bang. All right, let me add this to the rotation now. Because
I don't know if that stemmed all the way up to the Connecticut side. I don't know if that stemmed all the way up to Connecticut last weekend.
Connecticut is a short trip from the Bronx, right?
Oh, okay, so probably.
There
wasn't no Bronx sounds or Antiguan sounds on the flight.
Don't make a difference, bro. If they want to travel to bias you, Connecticut is bro. You know what that is? That's like driving from your crib to the airport, bro.
Son.
Bro, stop it. That's nothing.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, that's the vibe, bro. So you need to fix that up, brother. I don't know, man.
I need him to check it. Yo, people, Lego that, bro. Y'all can't like kind of undermine somebody's good deed, like somebody's good performances based on some shit that happened 4 years ago. That shit is fucking.
That wasn't 4 years ago. Was it 4 years ago?
Well, last year. Last year.
Antiguans, they don't play with their sounds, bro. They don't play with their sounds.
Matter of fact, speaking of clashes, bro, I'm glad I could finally talk about this, yo.
What's this? What's going on here?
I'm glad I could finally fucking talk about this clash right here. Thank God the Cash App hit and we good to go with this clash. Because when I saw this clash, I was hyped about this clash for a couple. We briefly touched upon it like a couple weeks before.
Yeah.
Shout out to Star Crew. A reason why, remember we talked about me, you, Jagger talked about the Kings of Queens clash and why this is really a real Queens clash. First of all, shout out to y'all because this shit is 10 minutes away from my crib, so I could get in 10 minutes, and I love that shit.
After party at Viper Crib.
Yeah, facts. The other reason why this is a great fucking clash, it is literally the Saturday after Labor Day. You know when Labor Day is done, reggae turns on 10 minutes after the Parkway done.
Yes, sir.
So this clash right here is literally the Saturday after Labor Day. Labor Day is the Monday. This clash is the Saturday in Queens.
Shout out to Black Label, man. Snoop.
It's called the King of Queens. And these sounds are representative of Queens, right? You guys heard Rebel Music on here last week. We interviewed them last week.
Didn't they just win, right?
Yes, they won the Sean Piper, the thing with Sean Piper up in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Right? Shout out to Andy Chin and the crew. They got Showtime Sound Station. Of course, Lion Roar. You know Lion Roar is a staple in Queens.
Of course.
And you can't say Queens without saying Superforce. Matter of fact, FT used to play Superforce. Right? And
Conflict of interest here.
You can't say Queens without saying the Hindi and them.
Indian.
Yo.
Bro. What's that shirt? The whole Liberty, bro.
It's a rap.
One thing about Black Label, bro. When they outside, them boy.
Bro. One thing about Black Label, bro, when they travel, they peoples roll with them.
Yes, sir. I remember that clash down at the old K&L in Brooklyn with Young Guns when people was leaving out the Indians, the Apaches ain't going nowhere.
Not a fucking place. They be like, you still got rum? You still got rum in here? We staying.
Yeah, man.
We are staying.
So this is gonna be a contact dance. If you don't smoke weed, guarantee you're gonna be high leaving out this building.
Yeah. Wear the clothes that you put it right in the
man. Because Snoop alone, he's smoking a pound.
Facts. Big up the Snoop. Big up the Black Label. Big up the Superforce. Big up the Shocky. Y'all know Shocky. You know Shocky and Biggie is gonna fall with some entertainment. You guys know Lion Roar. Them got the tunes and the vibe and the family follow. Yo, Rebel Music. You know they just falling off a win. This is the Kings of Queens clash is gonna be a nice vibe. I'm glad that we could finally talk about it because this one is the one that I see is gonna be a really nice vibe in Queens, bro.
What's the date on that? Right after September 6th, okay.
Bro, this is Labor Day, the Saturday right after Labor Day. Labor Day is the Monday. This shit is the Saturday.
Man, I need to rent an apartment in New York or something.
Bro, this kicks off clash season, and it's hosted by Killer Boo from Queens.
Where's this spot at? Springfield. Where's that at?
Yo, 13123 Springfield Boulevard. This shit is 10 minutes from.
Is that right off the conduit?
Yo, it's all right. Let me bring it up for you so you can see.
What's that right off the Springfield? That's further down.
It ain't that far. Ain't that far.
It ain't past Merritt.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm gonna bring it up for you so you can see. It ain't that far, bro. Ain't that far, but shout out to all the Queens.
Yeah, if it's 5-10 minutes from your crib, that shit is right. Okay, yeah.
Bro, it's not even 10 minutes from my crib. If I drive like I'll drag a drive, I'll be there in 4 minutes.
Nigga, jump on the bicycle, bro. Fuck your shit outside, nigga.
Bro, you know where it is? Matter of fact, you don't even. Yeah, I was gonna tell you like I'm here talking.
Yeah, 11413. That's my. Yeah, that's in the block. That's
bro.
Is that before Jamaican Flavors?
Bro, my zip code is 11413. This is in my zip code, my nigga.
That's right after Springfield then. Springfield High School.
I was gonna tell you it's where Natuzi Ice is, but you don't know where Natuzi is. All right, let me show you a little. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can give you a little. Hold on. See, again, we do shows a little different here, right? So let me see if I can scroll over to that. Boom.
I have a feeling I've been to this banquet hall before.
Ain't that far. It's not like crazy, but all right. Hold on, let me move this.
You moved the flyer, Negro? Oh.
I moved the flyer. I got you, son. So hold on. See this right here? 13123. It's literally right here, all right? So this is Springfield right here.
We advanced over here, boy.
What do you mean, dog?
Oi. Oh, I know that's that. Okay.
Yeah, you want me to go down the road a little bit?
Yeah, we good. Yeah.
You know where we at? I might have to go down here a little bit. You know where we at, bro. This ain't, bro. You know, if I show you here, you know where this is. If I show you,
I know where's that.
Yeah.
I know where's that. Yeah, we good.
Bro, Springfield. This ain't that far.
We good.
All right, so that's where we at. That's where we at. The first Saturday after Labor Day, we vibing. Make sure y'all check that out. I'm gonna make sure. Yo, matter of fact, I need to get a. What if I could beg a free ticket?
Who you got for that one, Viper?
Bro, I don't know. You know why I don't. You know why I don't know. Let me put it up. You know why I don't know? Because Superforce them is known in Queens. Lion Roar them, I know FT them is gonna do their groundwork.
But last time I heard Lion, we was at the that Ochi, and G Stone was playing the sound. I was like, whoa, hey, Roar been cutting, bro.
Okay.
They've been cutting. Now for Black Belt.
Black Belt been cutting though.
Yeah.
Bro, I heard a nigga play a hip hop segment before. I'm like, the fuck?
The thing with Black Belt, the clashing the K&L, right? They had this new dude on the sound or whatever, right? And he really wasn't vibing with the people.
Yeah.
I think after that, I heard Snoop playing the sound, not to throw no shade on the new guy, but I heard Snoop playing the sound on a juggling vibe. I don't know if it was on a Torment live or what. Bridget, Snoop, must say, whoa.
Yeah, Snoop could play the sound, bro. And then again, you know Andy Chin them and Rebel Music. They got
Rebel, yeah.
And they just won a clash.
There's gonna be some vibes, bro.
So there's no slouches on. There's no easy. The only sound I don't know about is Showtime, and I heard they're a good sound. I heard they're very good sound. So again,
we ain't got no rules for this dance as of yet, right? No.
Nah, I ain't getting no rules yet. Hopefully, I'm gonna link up with Kevin Star Crew and find out if we get. But this is, to me, this is what I love about this. This to me starts off clash season. This to me, there's a lot of clashes I don't care. This is gonna be the most vibes I'm probably gonna get in the upcoming clash season, bro. Because it's sounds that are like relatively close to each other in terms of caliber.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be whatever type of performance.
And location, these sounds probably have the same fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, Black Label gonna bring out the.
Yeah, they really.
It's a rap.
Niggas go with the bow and arrows, bro.
Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. So vibes, man. Again, people, make sure you check this one out. We're gonna
shout out
give you
to
guys
Star
some more
Crew on this
information.
one. Shout out to Star Crew on this one.
Yeah, man. We're gonna give you guys some more information on this one in the future. Shout out to Star Crew on this one, man. Definitely, I kind of like the little vibes that we're gonna be seeing on this one. Oh boy. Let me see what else. I think that was it. We talked about all the clashes that's forwarding, right? That's what's up.
It's vibes.
You talked about the little Connecticut vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on the import got on.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If it was me too, I'm gonna tell you, but I'm different. I wouldn't have cared if somebody I would have let them play on my controller. Me personally, right?
Yeah.
Because
they came all the way from Brooklyn all the way to
right.
Not Little Blue, but I don't know. Where's RPG from?
I have no clue. I've never even heard of RPG. That was my first time hearing of RPG.
You know what I mean? So they probably traveled all the way up there, bro, and it's just like
for them to go. To me, that shows that you were scared.
That's what nervous.
Me personally, if you could turn around and go, nah, you can't play on my controller. That means you scared, bro.
Well, they got some sound men that just don't play that kind of a vibe.
Nah, you scared somebody kill you. But that's what it is. Because if you forward up to Boston, bro, and you tell me, yo, the other sound I was supposed to play on is not working. Can I play a
They
Dynamite?
can use one of them.
If we clashing, I'm gonna be like, yeah, go ahead, because again, I care about me, and this is I might be different mentally thinking. I care about the promoter's event turning out as the promoter planned.
Yes, no, say so. They should have, you know what I mean. For that purpose, you know what I mean. If it was a local sound, then okay, cool. But for somebody traveling and coming all the way up there, and come on, bro, like,
right. Now, I mean,
yeah,
that's when you go to the promoter and be like, yo, promoter.
Use that tactic, like, shoot, one more sound, I ain't gotta worry about.
yeah, promoter, send a little extra $250, because you know his thing.
Now, how does that work now for the promoter that booked the sound that they didn't even play? How does that work?
You mean, how does that work? Peace out. Because in a contract, and this is, again, I could only talk about my actual DJ contract.
Yeah.
When I go overseas to play, right? Or in a foreign country, foreign territory, right?
Yeah.
I put that I expect certain types of equipment, certain types of voltage, certain types of etc. That's in the contract.
Okay.
Right? I even let you know in the contract, if the police should come, because of the sound being at a certain level, I will bring it down to accommodate what the police is saying.
Yeah.
But if they should return a second time, I'm going to stop the music, and that's the end of your night.
You heard Hotlet say he went to jail for the
right. That's in the contract.
Yeah.
So again,
ain't got nothing to do with you.
Yeah. The promoter's responsibility to make sure, but again, and there's some level on the sound as well. And this is why I was telling you earlier, to me, some sounds don't play out enough, because if you play out enough, you can plug into just about any fucking thing and play. I have never had a problem plugging into any single controller and being able to perform.
Well, that just, you know what I mean? Some dudes got the old MacBooks, the new MacBooks, and...
No, the old MacBooks. Don't say the new MacBooks, the old MacBooks. They have old MacBooks, which they're not upgrading. They have old MacBooks with all their tunes on it.
I ain't got... My MacBook is a what? I think 13?
Yeah, that needs to upgrade.
I've never... Anywhere that I went to plug in and I had an issue, once I uploaded the driver, that was it. I was good.
Yeah, but that needs to upgrade. Like,
for what?
Right? Let me tell you why.
Anybody booking me?
Yeah, well, I'm going to say right now, as a sound system, if you're a sound and you got dub plates and you talking about you doing these type of events, at minimum, you should be rocking with an M2. You should be rocking with a 2022, 2023 MacBook Pro M2. Stop. And if you're rocking with anything else, because that means you ain't really playing stems like you should. Like, you're not juggling out there on a regular basis.
Yeah, and a lot of people is not doing that, Viper. A lot of people out there is not really juggling. A lot of these sounds just Warr. They're not. That's it.
They're showing up for the occasional. They're showing up for the occasional dub plate showcase and hoping that they got a DDJ 2, a DDJ whatever.
SRT or something like that.
Nah, they're not even the SRT. They're hoping you got the DDJ SX2. Come on.
They still make those?
Stop it. Caller, you live.
Yeah.
Yes, who's this? Who's this?
Vibe what I want. Cancer, Little Blue.
Cancer. Oh, thank you for yo. I'm so glad I'm so glad you're calling, bro, because I wanted to get to the root of kind of why Little Blue is getting the bias that it's getting. Because me personally, bro, I don't like it. I don't like it. And I'm trying to figure out, like, yo, what's the cause and how can we rectify the situation? Because, again, I don't like to see when a sound don't get what they deserve to get.
Yeah, man. I mean, honestly, I have no idea, bro. I have no idea. I mean, based on my view right now, I could just tell you maybe people just don't like to see the sound doing good. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea.
But because
I mean, one of the main fights started from the King Fargo and Cannabis dance. We all knew that, but whatever else after that, I don't know.
Did something else happen after that? Because I fail to believe that it could be that's making people harbor these stupid feelings from one clash to another clash to another clash, bro.
I don't know. Nothing else happened after that. No, that was it. And it's been years now, so I don't know.
Bro, it don't make sense because again, like, and again, I'm not being biased, right? Because there's people that said you played better than, what was the clash with Syndicate and
Yeah.
Yeah, that clash, bro. That clash was a disaster, bro. To be honest, that was a disaster. I don't even think we need to discuss that clash because everybody who saw that clash or heard that clash knew what took place, and that was horrible, bro.
Right,
horrible.
right. And then for this again to happen, didn't the same thing happen up in the Bronx though?
In the Bronx? No, you mean Connecticut or the Bronx?
I felt. Weren't you in the clash in the Bronx too?
Well. After that clash, I kind of took myself out of the one that was supposed to be in the Bronx, because I didn't like what took place, you know.
Oh, because you kind of seen that. You kind of seen the
vibe. It was blatant bias, so it didn't make no sense for me to go in a territory where all these people are coming from, and they're going to do the same exact thing again. You know what I mean?
Seeing.
For me, it was pointless for me to take that clash. To continue with that clash.
So how do we get past this right now? Because this don't make sense, bro. Again, if a sound, to me, it don't make sense. A sound is outplaying sounds, because again, you play. I was so disappointed when I listened to that Syndicate versus who else was in it? It was Syndicate and was it Real Steel? Who else was in it?
Yeah, Real Steel, Little Blue, Syndicate.
Real Steel, Trinity from DMV.
Yeah.
And
yes.
And who else again? And City Vibes from Atlanta.
Bro,
Yeah.
and I listened to you play, and you played better than at least two of the songs that.
So I played, to be honest with you, bro, I played better than all the songs in the dance.
All right.
Both rounds. This is not like me just saying that. That's just how it was.
Right.
I agree. I played back two songs though, so I'm not taking anything from anybody saying I'm playing back. I played back a Capitan and I played back Massacre 20-Matic in that dance.
Right.
But that still didn't take anything away from me playing better than all the sounds that was on that bill that night.
Right, but for the most part, most of those sounds played back tunes as well, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So you could tell that it's biased because everybody else played back songs.
Right. So what happened in Connecticut, bro? Like, break that down for me, because again, there's people that say that you won.
Yeah, to be fair with Connecticut now, Saturday night, Connecticut was, I think the people was fair. The people was partially fair, but once it got to the tune for tune, it wasn't really so much about the people anymore. It was more about one of the hosts, and I think they just wanted Magnum to win.
Okay.
I just figured that was just it, because it was. I mean, the round where they played Andrew Tosh, and I played Marcia Griffith. The vote was clearly the blue on that round, and they said it was a draw. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, so that was that, and then he played a Gregory Isaac, and then I basically got more forwards with the Michael Rose, because obviously the way how it was cut and it was delivered more forward. When the vote took place, they gave it to them, and then everybody got upset, and it was kind of one of those situations like in Brooklyn with Real Steel again, where people just say, you know what, it is what it is. The man them bias, and then doesn't want to hear nothing, so they might leave it on.
Wow.
Yeah.
So so I mean, do you have any strategies to kind of get past this now? Because I mean, to me, I feel like because this doesn't make sense right now, right? Because to me, things like this is what stifle the business, right? Because you can't have a sound that's clearly playing better than other sounds, and then people just constantly vote on them because of something that they feel, or a narrative that people posted or said from last year. That just doesn't make sense to me, bro.
So
how do we get past
me, the question you asked me is if I have a plan or something to go around. But to be honest with you, bro, like in this clash game now, it's all emotions. Like imagine a majority of these sound men are emotional, right? So
facts.
It's not only they're dealing with emotions, they're also dealing with lack of talent and the fact that they're not talented. So they're pushing this narrative of bringing out your fans, in which there's nothing wrong with bringing out your fans, but when you bring out your fans and your fans blatantly vote for you when you're not doing well, it's not helping you, it's not helping the culture.
It's not.
So I don't know how I can't fix that. The only thing I could do is stay true to my brand and just keep pushing. You know what I mean? That's all I can do. And because honestly, I don't feel no way about it, because if sounds feel comfortable or people feel comfortable winning by their crowd or their fans being biased, then it's not helping them. Eventually, it's gonna show.
Right.
So I have to just keep on pushing my brand and just continue my journey, brother. So if the fight, I have to just fight through the fight.
Right, because like I'm gonna tell you something. I didn't know that all of this was going on, until I listened to that audio from the Clash in Brooklyn, where you actually brought light to it and you said something, and I'm like, oh, all that happening, because I really didn't realize, right? Because I'm like, what is really happening that Lil Blue is playing? Like, I noticed it twice, and I'm like, what is happening that Lil Blue is playing better than the other sounds and still getting eliminated? And I didn't really understand it. I didn't put it together. I think I was driving in the Bronx, and I heard you mention it on one of these classes, and I was like, oh, all that's happening? And it seems like it's, I don't want to say it's a promoter per se against the sound, or is it a certain set of people against it? I don't even understand fully what it is, but it's to me, it's not cool to grow the culture like that. You're force. Now, I don't want to say like trying to force ripe certain sounds, or you're stifling a sound just because.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I just wanted to get your opinion on it, man, because again, there's people that saying that you won, and don't watch no face because of, you know what I mean? Because of what the actual turnout was based on what the buyers voted and stuff like that. Just keep.
Yeah, but even when I was in Connecticut weekend on Saturday, people keep coming up to me and saying, that dance in Brooklyn with Real Steel them was horrible. They said they were watching it, and as soon as they eliminated me, they stopped watching it. So again, if a promoter some of these sounds, or these sounds actually care about their brand, they will want to do different, because at the end of the day, you have to think about it, right? If you are going down, remember now, if you're a sound that's working with a lot of people and you're biasing against other sounds, one thing is going to happen is majority of sounds who know this is not gonna want to take a date with you, and also promoters not want to book you, because the people who actually want to come out to enjoy a clash, they're not going to come out to see it, because they know they're going to be biased.
Right.
So they're scared in yard.
Right.
So it's only actually affecting everything that's going on with promoters and other sounds.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's crazy, bro, because again, I'm not disrespecting Syndicate, but when I saw that vote happened and they let Syndicate forward and they drop you, I was like, yo, fuck this clash. Like I wasn't, my vibe was, I ain't gonna lie, my vibes personally was lost from that clash when that happened. Me personally.
Yeah.
You know
everybody.
what I mean?
I think it was everybody except for the sounds who had their fans in the dance.
Right.
When to be honest with you, I'll single out two songs, because I mean this is a sound clash game. I have to flip it up. Real Steel and Trinity was the two songs that actually had the most people in there, and they were the one that voted me out for the main fact that they were scared and they never want to deal with me in at the end.
Right.
We just gotta call it like it is, you know what I'm saying? None of them never want to deal with me at the end, so therefore them voted me out of the dance. Remember, I didn't really have much chance to do anything, because I had just came back from my grandmother's funeral from Jamaica the day before, so I never got to sell a ticket to call the people to come out and anything. So they have more people than me. You know what I mean? And I don't go to dances with the intention of bringing out people just to vote to me, because that can't help me better. I want to improve.
Right. Because again, when you forward up to Boston, you know what I mean? I think Boston people gave you just dessert. It wasn't that, you know what I mean? You got a good reception in terms of like, yo, you play good tunes, and the people that gave you a forward for the tunes. Like it wasn't like, again, you're getting specifically biased out of a dance because of, to me, again, something that happened in the past shouldn't dictate how somebody's judging you in the current dance, and that's fuckery.
Yeah, but again, what happened in the dance, it wasn't accurate either, because when the video played, they realized that the vote was accurate. I didn't bias. Like, what am I doing biasing for them anyway? It not help me.
Right, exactly.
I don't my style, but again, at the end of the day, if that's how they feel, and you can't change that. But if you, alright, put it like this, right? If I sound to them a bad sound, or if an MC or a selector to them a bad selector and MC, then deal with a bad selector and MC. Don't be a coward and just vote out a man because them good. That don't make you bad. That make you a coward.
So when you hear our fire start, I say, boy, oh, Little Blue versus Real Steel, 1v1 in Brooklyn. Better go sit down, because you're not bad. If you have to vote me, if you have to bring so much people to vote me out of a dance where you say you're bad, you're not bad, brother.
So you're saying you wouldn't
so
do
them man just pretend.
So you're saying you wouldn't do that dance, though?
Not in Brooklyn, because you know why them are going to bring the whole of the people, them see them will come by us to the dance. But them keep it in Georgia or Florida, and some of them people can go, some can beat them. Isn't it?
I like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, so what's next for Little Blue? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've seen you on a bunch of flyers and stuff like that, man. And it's a good look. The sound has been putting in the work. What's next on the agenda for Little Blue, bro?
Yeah, man, we have some hardcore juggling and thing are going on, and supposed to have a dance 1v1 in Canada versus Turbulence coming up in November.
Oh shit, Turbulence? So, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yo.
Yeah, so you know some things not the work, man. You know.
so you know you're going in their territory as well, Turbulence territory. They different up there, you know.
Yeah. But me like that because you have to understand you have to move from a man turf, you know, brother. So the things that you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to can't go anywhere and war, brother. This game, I think people these days or Torment these days are too cowards, bro. You're supposed to can't go anywhere and just display your talent. That's how the thing said.
Nice. I like that. When is that dance? Around when?
I think the date is November 29th, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, I got it back on the flight.
Okay, nice. We're gonna look out for that one. People, again, yo. Thanks for checking in, and as always, man, Little Blue Sound. Make sure y'all check them out. If y'all didn't get a chance to check them out in the last couple clashes, hopefully that audio from over the weekend dropped and people can actually hear for themselves. You know what I mean? Yo, anybody want to big up before we forward?
Big up my whole team, man. Big up Chris Cross, big up Ozzy, big up Lady Bam Bam, big up everybody apart of, and big up everybody who support Little Blue. All of the fans them when I say them I watch the journey from you know the first Battle Royale till now and know say Little Blue. I mean, I know the greatest sound, but we are putting in the work, you know.
Nah, bro, we
put in the work, bro.
Nah, man, we like what we see, and we like the different, you know, the rhythm selections. You know what I mean? I like that little what's it? I want to say it's perfect. What the Sonita, like that, man. I think that.
Oh, the Sonita, yeah, man. That push that, you know.
That's a Little Blue anthem right there. You know what I mean? I'll say it.
Man.
I'll say it. You know what I mean?
That everywhere I go, bro.
Yeah, man. I'll say it. You know what I mean? So definitely seeing the works that the sound putting in and keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah, man. Respect, man.
Yeah, man. Respect. Thanks for the check-in, bro.
Bless up.
All right, Little Blue, check it in. See, simple Warr Room. You just call. You act. This is what I'm talking about. I wanted to hear from the sounds themselves.
I mean, I don't like, you know, I always tell people, man, I don't rate fans that just vote for their sound just because. I tell people, you know, I'm a big Addies fan. You know what I'm saying?
But if Addies play a bad round, you ain't gonna say nothing.
I'm not voting for them.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not voting for them. I've kept my hands at the side.
You're not gonna vote for the other sound, though.
Nah, I ain't voting for them.
See,
so I'm just gonna
respect that.
That's me to respect. I'm gonna just take myself out of the situation.
I can respect that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna vote for the other sound. I'm not gonna vote for my sound if they didn't play.
If they ain't play good.
If they ain't play good, if they're not getting my vote. I'm not doing that. I don't do that.
Because that's what a fan is. But see, this is why, again, I'm gonna relate to basketball. This is why I rate fucking New York Knicks fans. Because if the niggas is doing terrible on the court, the fans are gonna boo them niggas. Boo.
Yeah, you got to let your sound or your team know that you're not doing great. Fix that shit up. Exactly. And what he said was like right. Like when you do that, you actually setting your sound up because they think they're doing a good job and go somewhere else and get dumpy real easy. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not cool. So I can respect that, man. You know what I mean? If your sound don't play good, I'm not voting for them. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to bring me out to a den just to vote for you just because. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Yo, so what's on the agenda for the weekend?
I
was gonna say this, but mine is done, bro. My shit is empty.
I don't know, man. You know, I didn't even know it was a holiday Thursday. So tomorrow you kicking off early.
Your birthday tomorrow, bro. Your birthday.
Yeah, you know we already got the Friday vibes at the spot. I mean, we gotta. I might have to talk to you about the little. I might have to open up Torment page on Friday, bro. I don't know.
No, it's there. You got the keys.
I might have
keys.
to.
Jagger got the keys. If you want me to, if you want, matter of fact, if you want me to do the early warm juggling, I'll jump on and do some.
I don't know. I got a lot of sounds forwarding on Friday, man.
Yeah, whatever, man. We
A lot of sounds. And I saw a little beef over at the Vibe on Sunday, so we kept those in the building. No, Copper gonna be here. You know what I'm saying?
Copper, man.
Copper in the building. On Track in the building. Bulletproof in the building.
Okay, yeah, I murdered him. Yeah.
What else? See, we got Chungus in the building.
Big up Chung.
I ain't
gonna say nothing, but yeah, look out for yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be some vibes Friday coming up, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
Let me know. We could set it up. Once you got a little camera, you got a camera set up. They're gonna be right
Yeah,
there.
you know, I got the laptop camera. You know that.
All right, that'll work. Niggas don't need to see. They don't need to see. They don't need 4K.
Yeah, we good with that, man.
Yeah, they just need to see.
We're gonna start something up, man. Stay tuned. Friday, we see what happens. We feel what happens.
Friday, around what time you thinking?
This is hours, 9, 10-ish.
All right, sounds good.
Around there, probably. Yeah,
man,
around.
I work from home Friday, so.
Yeah, man.
Once 4:30 come.
And all sounds that are local or anywhere are welcome to forward, and you already know how the War Room do, man. If you've been to the War Room before, you already know how we do when it comes to rum and raving. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, should we send out a kite for sounds that wanna forward, or you already good?
We good right now, man. We good for now, man.
All right, so that's what it is. People look out. Team Torment platform, like I said, this fall, again, speaking of sounds juggling, this fall, make sure y'all look out for this shit. Don't tell Jack I shared it, but this fall. Can't say it, but yo, you heard him say he DJing against he clashing against Turbulence in November. Turbulence versus Desert Eagle. At least he gonna have this
going up in Canada side, away from the Antiguans.
Away from, he said, yo, I'm bouncing from the Antiguans, bro. People,
y'all ain't going over there.
It's the return of Locked and Loaded. We call it Locked and Reloaded. It's Sundays this fall. Make sure you check it out. We're gonna have some sounds on the check-in.
Yeah.
We're gonna have some sounds from NC. We're gonna have some sounds from Canada on the check-in. We're gonna have some sounds from New York on the check-in. Yo, you guys know the Locked and Loaded vibes.
Go back to vibes, man. Get some vibes going.
Yeah. Let's again, man. There's sound sitting down with these nice dub boxes that's not getting featured, man.
And for y'all sounds that have a little issue with this, because a lot of sounds like, they not with the internet vibes no more. But I guess because COVID is over, the internet. But y'all got to remember, it's some internet vibes that put y'all out there on the outside.
Right. And people are like, vibes. We rather go do this in person. But you rather do it in person, but y'all ain't out there in person.
Facts. And y'all not even bringing enough people in the building in person.
Right. And this is my thing. This is my problem with a lot of these in-person things, right? You want to do things in person, and there's 7 people in the building. And here's a platform that can get a couple thousand people to watch you juggle, but you'd rather go in person.
At the end of the day, it's just like, to me, it's like they look in the bag. So we want that money. You know what I'm saying? But 10 minutes out of your time.
Okay. You want that. Okay, hold on. When they go and do these hardcore jugglings, how much they getting paid? 0.
Jerk chicken and some Heineken.
0. Not even a jerk chicken. 0. They gotta pay.
We got Guinness over there.
They gotta pay for their jerk chicken. They
and these dudes is paying for 20, 25 minutes.
And they pay and want to pay a next round. And here you're talking about a platform that's getting you thousands of views. Thousands.
Universal, all over the damn world.
Not hundreds, not tens, because I watch some people with their shows that got 10 and 20 people and 30 people. We're talking about thousands of views and promoters from overseas who are seeing you for the first time and saying, yo, I like that sound. Let me try out that sound.
Yeah, so the in-person thing, nobody really, I guess it's why everybody waits for the audio, but I think with a live stream that's more promo for your sound and more. Look at the vibes they got on Thursday down in Jamaica. The little the platform they got over there with the I forgot what they call it or whatever the case may be. And there's sounds that I've seen big sounds on that platform. Earth Ruler was on that platform. Stone Love was on there the other day.
Bro, again.
So I just don't get it. Like, why do y'all feel like y'all so special enough, like, not to be? I don't get it, bro.
Again, I would never understand why somebody would want to go and play in front of 30 people or 20 people as opposed to having 4,000 or 5,000 people see you.
Viper, you gotta realize that.
If you have a UK promoter watching you and saying, "Yo, I like how this sounds play. Let me forward. Let me give them a shout. Oh, this is a good sound. A Canada, or a Georgia, or a Maryland, Baltimore. Come on, what we doing? What we doing?" Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kimmy. They don't want to impress. They want to impress other soundmen. They don't want to clash. It looks like War Room. War Room's live is frozen. I'm gonna give him a couple seconds to try to forward again. Thank you guys, those of you that logged in earlier. Thank you guys for logging in early with us. I think that's it. I got garbage to take out. You guys know it's a Wednesday. Oh, he logged off. Happy Juneteenth to those of you celebrating Juneteenth. Make sure you understand, the reasoning behind Juneteenth. For those of you that celebrate Juneteenth, remember to give love to each other. You know what I mean? Love your brother, love your sister. We got one life to live. Enjoy every single minute of it. To be who you are. Don't let anybody change what you are, who you are, what you do. All right? And again, thanks to my people. Thanks to the entire team that kind of makes these shows happen. I want to thank Foreign Exposure, who is our engineer, who's not here. He wasn't here today, but he's a big part of why we do what we do. Big shout out to Jaga, Black Heart Sound, even though he wasn't here this week. Big shout out to Jaga for all he does to make Team Torment continue doing what they do. Of course, thanks to War Room, who is one of the Clash voices, right? When you look at sound system in the States right now and the voices of Clash, there's not a lot of voices right now for sound system culture that's happening. There's the one big voice, right? And I'm not going to call the name, but right, there's the one big voice. And right now, things are kind of up and down there, right? We're the only ones that's really talking about all the little sounds clashing, right? We're not talking about everything dancehall related. We're literally just talking about sound clash, sound system, and things clash related, right? So we're going to continue doing it unapologetically. We love sound system culture. We love clash culture. For all the soundmen out there that's billing dub boxes, billing actual speaker boxes, billing, clash culture, we appreciate what you're doing. To all the promoters out there that you might have taken a beat in the last two clashes, but you have one and then you make a little change and you say, yo, yeah, I'm going to continue with this. Big up yourself. Continue what you're doing. Because again, if it wasn't for you guys, if it wasn't for the sounds that's buying dub plates, if it wasn't for the patrons that's forwarding and supporting these clashes, you know what I mean? What would we be doing right now? We'd be up watching CNN or something like that, right? So shout out to everybody right now that support this culture. Shout out to Rumble Talk, you know what I mean? That again, from almost day one, that says Team Torment, yeah, we ain't got the energy to do it, but we like what you guys are doing. So big up to Rumble Talk and everybody else. Nassim, you said, so hold on, Viper, question. So the songs that aren't established should just play dubs online to build a fan base first, then Warr juggle outside. To be honest, that's not a bad idea if that's the case. I honestly believe, again, there's nothing wrong with playing online to develop a fan base, right? I don't even know if I want to really put this out there, right? But I'll just say this, right? Dynamite Sound as a sound has been around for a minute. Everybody knows that. We've been a sound for a minute. Years upon years. If you don't have a digital footprint in 2025, 2024, 2023, even next year, if you don't have an actual digital footprint that people could go back, listen to your jugglings, listen to your dubs, listen to your vibes as a selector, what are you fucking doing? What are you doing? Right? And I don't mean to sound harsh, but if you don't have that, what are you doing as a sound? Where is your digital footprint in 2025 moving forward? I got to shout out my Dynamite Sound promotion team. The YouTube page, thousands of viewers. The TikTok, thousands of viewers. We got one thing with over 100,000 hits. Of course, we have Team Torment, right? That I'm part of Team Torment. And I'm going to always talk about my sound, right? I'm going to always talk about Blackheart. I'm going to always talk about War Room. And we're going to always promote a lot of these. So, sign you up for... Excellent. Unruly, you're going to be on the... Not the first one, because we already got the sounds for the first. I think we got 2 of the sounds for the second. You might be in the second, Unruly. If you don't have a digital footprint out there, what are you doing with your sound? You're sitting, other than sitting around waiting for a promoter, right? There's a lot of sounds that were able to build their names on the back of Team Torment, featuring them each week, and people hearing about them, or people having some place to go reference their videos, reference their audios. Having your audio on a paid system where people gotta pay to listen to you, people ain't doing that. People would rather go somewhere where they could listen to it for free and hear it and take it in. That's why the Facebook is there. That's why the YouTube is there. That's why the Team Torment app is there. You guys can always take in that content for free. Where Team Torment is never going to charge you for content ourselves. If the promoter wants to charge you because they're having a pay-per-view, we'll do that, right? But again, the things that we're trying to promote is sounds online playing, because that's how you start to build your fan base. And we're not asking you to go play an hour of dub plates. We're literally telling you 10 minutes, a 7 minutes, and a 5 minutes. And again, if you're building sound, you probably have enough to do that easily with vibes, right? And this is how you start to begin to create your digital footprint. A promoter from England is never going to see you if you're playing a little spot in Flatbush, a round robin in Flatbush, dub plate juggling, compared to Team Torment. Just look at, I can give you the analytics if you want. I can give you the analytics if you want. But nobody's going to pay to seek you out. It needs to be free. It needs to be open. It needs to be there for people to be able to see it. And that's just our point of view, right? Like, did we have a chance to monetize content early? Yes, we did. We chose not to, because if we're choosing to monetize content, we're thinking about putting money in our pockets from the jump. And this Team Torment platform was never about putting money in our pocket. It was just about to maintain it so they could build a culture. If we chose back during COVID to the very first shows when each week with thousands and this was the only thing to watch and monetized it, we'd be very well off right now and just continue to stay on that path. That we're not about monetizing Team Torment. When you hear us say we charge for commercial, is because this phone line costs a certain amount every month. The streaming platform itself costs a certain amount every month. When you sit down and I send a flyer to somebody to do graphics, that costs, right? And it's only so much cost that we personally could take on. We do this shit because we love it and we want to see everybody in this sound system culture grow, whether it's the sound men, whether it's the graphic artists, whether it's the sound system people, whether it's the streaming people, whether it's the promoters. We want to see this shit grow to an actual industry as opposed to 2 or 3 people eating and just continuing to sponge off of everybody else. It has to get to a point where more than just 2 people only eat, and where everybody grows this culture together. So if there's anything else I want to leave you with, guys, tonight, that's like, if you guys don't understand the whole concept of Team Torment and when we say dark side and trying to build this culture, that's what it is. Again, thank you guys for listening to us and supporting us each and every Tuesday. Understand, we will never ask you guys for, we Jagger, Viper, War Room, will never ask you guys for a donation, ever. Unless it's Bills Tuesday. And look out for that too, all right? Thank you guys for logging in. Appreciate your support. Kimmy, big up. Naseem, big up. Jay, big up. Big Don, big up. T-Don Sound System, big up yourself. And again, thank you guys for logging in each week. We're going to see you guys next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Team Torment, Reasoning. Peace out. Happy Juneteenth.